अभी नाइल्स हुए हैं वो या उनके वजीर दफा कोई नाम लेने के लिए तैयार नहीं। वजीर इंफॉर्मेशन उनके थे परवेज रशीद साहब या अभी भी जो मौजूदा है, वो उसकी नैरेटिव जो एक हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी अचीवमेंट थी पूरी दुनिया में कि एक सर्विंग एक ऑफिसर पकड़ा गया जो कि नेटवर्क चला रहा था पाकिस्तान के अंदर दहशतगर्दी का, जिसने एडमिशन की, टेररिस्ट फाइनेंसिंग में इन्वॉल्व था, टारगेट किलिंग में इन्वॉल्व था, और हमारे अंदर जो पाकिस्तान के अंदर जो दहशतगर्दी करवा रहा था इंडिया का, वो उसको हमने उस चीज को डिप्लोमेटिक लेवल पे उस मामले को नहीं उठाया। फिर उसके बाद जो मुआशी कत्लेआम की बात, किसानों की बात करते हैं, किसानों की जो आज उन्होंने बड़ी बात एक दुखती रग पे हाथ रखा है, क्योंकि मुझे भी रूरल बैकग्राउंड से हमारा तल्लक है। वाकई फसलें जलाए जो लोगों को 4-5 साल से जिस तरीके से कपास फुटी का पैसा नहीं मिल रहा किसान को, गन्ने की 120 रुपए की कीमत जो अभी दी जा रही है 180 की बजाय, और वो 15 से 20% कटौती अलावा है। और फिर उसके बाद साथ क्रशिंग सीजन जो है अक्टूबर में शुरू होना था, वो नहीं शुरू किया गया, वो ट्रालियों की लंबी कतारें लगी हुई हैं। ये एक हवाले से आप देख लें, गंदम और जो धान के हवाले से जो क्राइसिस आया, यानी जिम्मेदारों का हाल ये हो गया कि अब उनको ठेकेदार नहीं मिलता। वो 3-4 साल तक इतना क्राइसिस में क्रिएट किया गया है। तो अब मामला ये है कि सारी ये चीजें जो उन्होंने पॉइंट आउट की है, ये आम एक लेमैन की, पब्लिक की जो बातें हैं उन्होंने की हैं, और इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है कि ये जो बातें हो रही हैं। लेकिन दूसरी तरफ से एक ड्रामा बनाया जा रहा है कि हमें क्यों निकाला, अकामा पे निकाला, अदालतों को, कौमी सलामती के इदारों पे एक दशनाम तराजी का एक सिलसिला जारी है, ना खत्म। देखिए, पीपल्स पार्टी का प्राइम मिनिस्टर तौहीन अदालत पे निकल गया, लेकिन किसी ने कोई शोर में नहीं किया है, किसी ने नहीं कहा कि मुझे क्यों निकाला। अब ये जो नवाज शरीफ साहब हैं और इनकी जो फैमिली है, इनके दो पोर्शन है। देखिए, ये आवाम को मिसलीड कर रहे हैं। एक पोर्शन था जो कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट के डोमेन में था, डिस्क्वालिफिकेशन का 62-63 का।
जी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया असद खरल साहब हमें ज्वाइन करने का। इससे पहले फैसल अजीज साहब भी हमारे साथ मौजूद थे। आप दोनों का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। आप लोग आज रोशनी डाल रहे थे। बिलावल भुट्टो ने आज जो तारीखी खिताब किया गढ़ी खुदा बख्श में बेनज़ीर भुट्टो की 10वीं बरसी के मौके पर खिताब करते हुए बिलावल का कहना था कि मेरी माँ को आमलियत से लड़ने की सजा दी जा रही है और आवाम की खुशहाली के लिए हम जालिमों से लड़ रहे हैं।
Imran Khan meets Tahirul Qadri. The head of Awami Tehreek said that Pakistan Muslim League N days are over. One brother was ousted on Panama and other will be dismissed on Model Town tragedy.
10th death anniversary of Shaheed Benazir Bhutto. Preparations of main ceremony in Garhi Khuda Bakhsh completed. Bilawal Bhutto and Asif Zardari will address. Nation pay tremendous homage to Shaheed Benazir.
Nawaz Sharif has hatched a plan for rigging prior to elections, Imran Khan's tweet. State Selection Commission not taking notice against disqualified Nawaz Sharif is beyond understanding.
Contact between Asif Zardari and Tahirul Qadri will do an important meeting on Friday. Consultation will be done on all parties conference and Model Town incident.
Intransigence of disqualified Nawaz Sharif and daughter. Petition filed in Lahore High Court on anti-judiciary speech in Model Town. Plea to file a cease of treason.
Disintegration in PMLN. Gulf between Nawaz Sharif and Chaudhry Nisar on the matter of movement for justice. Cold war of words continue.
Protests by traders for tax in Gilgit-Baltistan continues. PTI demands CM to resign. Fawad Chaudhry states Gilgit-Baltistan is a pivotal part of CPAC.
Prime Minister inaugurates section of Hazara motorway. Project was completed in 3 packages. 28,500 vehicles will pass from the section daily.
It is essential to deal with unemployment in order to eliminate terrorism. Everyone must be included in decision making for the sake of national security. President Mamnoon Hussain addresses.
Only educated youth is an investment of future. Ehsan Iqbal addresses an event in Islamabad. States we are giving special attention on promoting better education.
Legislation is done for public, not for an individual. Petition filed in Islamabad High Court against electing disqualified Nawaz Sharif as party president.
Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel.
Welcome back from the break. Let's include the details of the news. And first of all, let us tell you that the daughter also follows the footsteps of the father. Even Maryam Nawaz is insulting the court at Lahore, and at occasion, in her statement, she said that whom the public plus cannot be minused by anyone.
And at Lahore, this occasion was organized, which was the social media convention. Maryam Nawaz also stated that in democracy, ideology of necessity cannot go on. Over the public of 20 crore people, 4 to 5 people cannot impose their decision over them. In democracy, the puppets and the empires cannot make decisions.
No one can do corruption in democracy.
Maryam Nawaz follows the footsteps of her incompetent father. The incompetent Nawaz's daughter has also targeted the judiciary. From her speech at social media convention, she made a lot of speculations. Maryam Nawaz stated that someone is being used here and someone is using them. That is why the drama of Panama was done and Ikama drama was done. Who is put as a plus by the public. He cannot be declared as minus by anyone.
Panama drama was done. Ikama drama was done. After that, NAP cases were made, so you had a very good way. You could have remained silent and remained at home and could have said, please end my cases, I am sitting at home, I am going home. This could have happened or not. There are many people like that who hide their cowardice behind political correctness, but you did not choose the easy way. The struggle you are doing right now, its fruits will be attained by this nation in the form of restoration of justice.
Maryam Nawaz stated that the Prime Minister who got elected through millions of votes should be respected. The ideology of Nawaz Sharif is that in democracy cannot have corruption.
In democracy, puppets and people who follow the signs of an empire cannot remain. In the ideology of democracy, ideology of necessity cannot remain. Over the opinion of 20 crore people, 3 or 2 or 5 people cannot impose their ideology over them.
Maryam Nawaz stated that Pakistan has no place for those who turn the tables of the elected government. The person who exiled the public representative is spending a life in exile.
And Awami Muslim League leader Sheikh Rashid stated that Nawaz Sharif is conspiring against a democracy. He wants that the army should intervene, and along with that, he also stated to fade the conspiracy of Nawaz Sharif is a national responsibility. After today's statements by the dismissed person, I do not see the 2018 elections happening. Nawaz Sharif wishes judiciary like Malik Qayyum. What else did he have to say? We will show you.
Prosecutors were paid. They were old prosecutors of NAP. Justice Javed Iqbal is a great man. The nation has great expectations from him. Before this, they ran for an election at Tehreek-e-Istiqlal at Gawal Mandi, in which he lost with such less votes in Pakistan has never been taken by any member in minority. And he says that and telling the people that not taken salary from my son, the judiciary respected you. The court left some space for you because you can fight your case of 19 companies. That is how he showed Justice Khosa to Sheikh Akram. Mr. Sheikh Akram, do you know the value of this letter? Do you know the position of this Qatari letter, how this case will be revolved around this Qatari letter? He thought that like the old Qatari letter in the helicopter case, the Qatari letter saved them. He thought that it would save them as well.
And on the other side, MQM Pakistan has provoked the opposition. Dr. Farooq Sattar states that no matter how many divisions of MQM that you make, the vote will only be attained by MQM Pakistan. And in the upcoming elections, except for the traditional votes, we will also win seats from Sakhar as well. After the Election Commission, Dr. Farooq Sattar stated that the party has just begun. If the results of census are correct, then the seat of Chief Minister will also be with MQM Pakistan.
Now the party has begun. We have conducted 2 rallies, and one in Karachi, held on 5th November, which is considered as the biggest rally in the recent history. You can ask from free, unbiased analyst, media, you can ask anyone. Number 2, 8th December rally held in Islamabad. I think that our confidence has been restored since we organized these 2 rallies. Public recommendation of the people and support was being done, and it has given a strong basis that no matter how many factions are being made of or created, the vote bank of MQM has only one faction, and that is with MQM Pakistan.
We will progress forward. Progress and economic prosperity is the need of everyone, for which the countries of the region should establish strong and confident ties. On this point, Pakistan, China and Afghanistan's foreign ministers' session was held in Beijing, in which discussion was made on the restoration of the Peace and One Belt, One Road project.
Bye-bye to the external forces. It is good to say hello to the neighbors. In the light of new vision, Pakistan, China and Afghanistan joined heads in Beijing on the session regarding economic cooperation. CPEC and Afghan peace process was the agenda of the meeting. In a joint news conference, Foreign Minister Khwaja Asif said that the success of CPEC will result in strengthening the regional contacts. He made it crystal clear that peace is the biggest wish of Pakistan. Host Chinese Foreign Minister Ji Wang talked about the conflicts between Pakistan and Afghanistan.
It is time to take a break in BOL News headquarters.
Stay with us.
Now it will be raining. Free bikes that would fill city after city. Now every Pakistani would have their own bike. Play at home and win the biggest game show in world history. Game show Aise Chalega, only on BOL News.
BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes, so that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zuba Mein Bol, only on BOL News. Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel.
When he speaks, the world listens. He's walked every field. The one who turned the tide. The one who defended Pakistan. The one who makes the enemy flinch. Whose thoughts change ideologies. Pakistan's biggest name on Pakistan's #1 news channel, Pervez Musharraf. Exclusive interview sessions. Now, Sabse Pehle Pakistan with President Musharraf. Only on BOL News.
A renowned name in news reporting since 10 years, whose identity is broadcast journalism, prison reporting on the country's and political activities. Whether it is the live transmission of 2008 and 2013 elections, or would have to give a complete examination of terrorism and operations against it, who fearlessly breaks all news. A courageous and reliable anchor person, Sumayya Rizwan, on BOL News headquarters, on Pakistan's #1 news channel, only on BOL News. BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes, so that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zubaan Mein Bol, only on BOL News. With 10 years of experience in electronic media, a courageous youngster and a daring journalist for betterment in country's conditions, brought the truth before people of the Liari operations. From special coverage on the Mehran base attack to exclusive breaking of the Karachi airport attack, who has always been loyal to his profession, an emerging name in the world of journalism, Murid Abbas, only on BOL News.
Muslim world's most regarded personality, the unflinching voice of revolution in politics, the leader of Awami Tehreek, founder of Minhajul Quran International, the initiator of exceptional public service institutions, author of more than 1,000 books, untiring struggle against terrorism, injustice and corruption, ambassador of peace, a reformer. The unity of Muslim Ummah, his objective. BOL is bringing Sheikhul Islam, Dr. Muhammad Tahirul Qadri's ideologies, talks depicting his vision, talks that holds Pakistan's peace, stability and prosperity. BOL, Dr. Tahirul Qadri ke saath. Only on Pakistan's #1 news channel.
Now it will be raining free bikes. Bikes that would fill city after city. Now every Pakistani would have their own bike. Play at home and win the biggest game show in world history. Game show Aise Chalega, only on BOL News.
Welcome back from the break. Now let's talk about Benazir Bhutto Shaheed, whose day of martyrdom is being observed tomorrow. Big amount of workers has reached Gadi Khuda Bakhsh Larkana.
And Bilawal Bhutto will address the public gathering and increasing enthusiasm of workers. Let's know more in this report.
Benazir Bhutto Shaheed 10th death anniversary. Jalas started to reach Larkana. Workers expressed great enthusiasm and pay rich tribute to their martyred leader. Those who reached Larkana include from Sindh, Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Balochistan, Fatah, Gilgit-Baltistan and Azad Kashmir. In order to take People's Party leaders from Lahore to Sakkar, a special aircraft was organized. Leaders include Etazaz Ehsan, Manzoor Vattu, Kamar Zaman Kaira, Samina Khalid, Ghirki Azizur Rahman Shah, Faisal Mir and others included. Chairman People's Party Bilawal Bhutto Zardari in his message has said that workers should reach Gadi Khuda Bakhsh in big number and pay tribute to their martyred leader.
Supreme Court has barred private medical colleges from taking admissions. All medical colleges owners and chief executives have been summoned in the court tomorrow. Chief Justice, while giving remarks, said that if young doctors would carry out strike on the issue, then it wouldn't be tolerated.
High High fees in private medical colleges. Supreme Court has barred all the medical colleges from taking admissions. The application against hiking the fees here. Chief Justice Saqib Nisar has summoned Chief Executive of private medical colleges tomorrow. Orders to provide the bank account details of college owners included. The court made it clear that in case of violation, strict action would be taken. If the efforts to take admissions in previous dates would be done, then owners would be responsible for that. The court gave remarks that from a government college, a student become a doctor after 5 years with 80,000 rupees. From private college students, 6,42,000 fees is being taken annually. Chief Justice, while calling his reader, said that Mudassir, your kid can't become doctor. Forget it. Chief Justice gave remarks that this is the case of public interest. This should be brought to logical and within 4 weeks. The hearing would be done even on Saturday. If you young doctors would carry out a strike on this issue, then it would not be tolerated. Hearing of the appeal will also be held tomorrow.
There's a news alert for you here. An important news we are going to update you regarding Kulbhushan's wife's shoes. Investigations have been initiated. Spokesperson of the Foreign Office says that Kulbhushan's wife's shoes had metal chip installed in them. It was not being cleared with the detector. Spokesperson of Foreign Office says that Chatina Yadav's all stuff including jewelry has been returned to her. Mateen Haider, our reporter, is with us. Let's know more from him. Mateen, what does Foreign Office spokesperson say? Probably we are unable to contact Mateen. Regarding Kulbhushan's wife's shoes, investigations have been initiated. Spokesperson of the Foreign Office says that Kulbhushan's wife's shoes had metal chip installed in them. Metal chip was not with the detector. Spokesperson of Foreign Offices say that Chatina Yadav all stuff, including the jewelry, has been returned to her. Chatina Yadav has admitted that she received all of her stuff. Regarding Kulbhushan's wife's shoes, investigations have been initiated. Kulbhushan's wife's shoes had metal chip installed in them. This has been said by the spokesperson of the Foreign Office.
And on India's selfishness, Pakistan has expressed its reaction. Mateen Haider is present with us, so let's talk to him. Mateen, what is the issue of metal chip? What did they find out later that there was a metal chip installed in her shoes?
Well, it was not found out later because Kulbhushan Yadav, Indian terrorist and accused by being held in Pakistan, when his wife and mother reached Foreign Office today, then according to a complete security procedures, they had to pass through the scanner, and when they passed through those scanners, then the shoes, those were not being cleared by the scanners. They were, let's say, very advanced scanners. When repeatedly those shoes were passed through the scanners, then the scanners did not give clearance for the shoes. There was some metal in them which the scanners were not clearing. Hence her shoes were taken off and she was immediately given a replacement for the shoes. Just now the spokesperson for the Foreign Office, Dr. Faisal, has said that Kulbhushan Yadav's wife's shoes, the substance, the material on her shoes, investigation on that is underway. He did not say that what was on them. He said whatever was there, it is under investigation. And all of her jewelry was returned.
Right, investigation of this is underway. Mateen, thank you so much for the updates.
And now we will talk a little about the news we have from the sports field. Pakistan has gotten a good opportunity. The team is ready for a visit of New Zealand. The captain of the national cricket team, Sarfaraz Ahmed, is in a press conference assured complete preparations to compete against the Kiwis and said he will not disappoint the public. Imam Ul Haq has proved his selections to be correct.
In order to conquer the Kiwis, the green shirts are ready. The athletes are not only in form, but they are physiced. The chief of champions, Sarfaraz Ahmed, says to be victorious during the New Zealand tour. Full preparations are underway. Will present a great game.
See, our preparations for the game are mashallah very good, and almost all the boys have joined the camp as well, and for 2 days we have a bit of fitness testing, and after that we will also increase 2 days so that our team can build up momentum for the boys to get again. So this was the reason I held for camp for 2 extra days, and almost all the boys reported to camp. And the boys are really motivated, and we hope that the team will perform well there, inshallah.
While conducting a press conference in Lahore, Captain Sarfaraz Ahmed explained that the green shirts to compete with the Kiwis are practicing new tricks. He also praised Imam Ul Haq and Ahmed Shahzad.
This is all the teamwork that we have won all out 9 of 9 matches all in one day. All the boys in every field have displayed good play in the entire team. I think my opinion that bowling is our key point, which has been our key point ever since the Champions Trophy. You can see the batting. Whenever we get the chance, we do the bat, but batting is the one aspect of us which is wrong. But unfortunately, you know that some changes were made because of which we have faced some difficulties. But inshallah, whichever bowlers we have selected, we hope that in New Zealand they perform well, inshallah. Look, I hopefully that over there the batsmen will perform really well. You can see from the last October in England, our batting performed really well.
The national cricket team at the start of 2018 will visit New Zealand. The Green Shirts guests against the Kiwis will play after 5 one-day and 3 T20 matches. The series will begin from 6 January.
More news after the break.
Please stay with us.
A complete handle on all topics, who has a deep eye for the country's politics. She conducts complete investigations of facts. The purpose of her life is journalism, the rightful recipient of the Pakistan Excellence Award 2017. Whether it is the 2013 general election or displays of political power, from the Cricket World Cup to the Football World Cup transmission, a skilled journalist, a talented newscaster and senior anchor person, Neelam Yusuf, BOL News Headquarters, on Pakistan's #1 news channel, only on BOL News. Spread around the world, a vast network of BOL reporters from all major cities of the world is delivering faster than the speed of light every news to them in their own language. From New York to Tokyo, from Karachi to Khyber, it's just BOL, which is the most watched #1 news channel in Pakistan. BOL News. Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel.
Now it will be raining free bikes. Bikes that would fill city after city. Now every Pakistani would have their own bike. Play at home and win the biggest game show in world history. Game show Aise Chalega, only on BOL News.
With 10 years of experience in electronic media, a courageous youngster and a daring journalist for betterment in country's conditions, brought the truth before people of the Liari operations. From special coverage on the Mehran base attack to exclusive breaking of the Karachi airport attack, who has always been loyal to his profession, an emerging name in the world of journalism, Murid Abbas, only on BOL News.
When he speaks, the world listens. He's walked every field. The one who turned the tide. The one who defended Pakistan. The one who makes the enemy flinch. Whose thoughts change ideologies. Pakistan's biggest name on Pakistan's #1 news channel, Pervez Musharraf. Exclusive interview sessions. Now, Sabse Pehle Pakistan with President Musharraf. Only on BOL News.
We welcome you once again in BOL News Headquarters. It has been 23 years since the poetess who gave exemplary books like Khushbu, Sadbarg and Khud Kalami has been separated from us.
मुद्दतों बाद उसने आज मुझसे कोई गिला किया, मनसबे दिलबरी पे क्या मुझको बहाल कर दिया.
Parveen Shakir, the one who colored poetry with the colors of life and give it a fragrance, that beautiful poetess who through her messages gave voice to the human passions and feelings.
कुछ तो हवा भी सर्द थी, कुछ था तेरा ख्याल भी, दिल को खुशी के साथ साथ होता रहा मलाल भी.
A beautiful poetess with a unique accent was born on 24th November 1952 in Karachi on Monday. She got the atmosphere of loving knowledge and literature from her house. At the age of 24 years, when her first collection of poetry, Khushbu, was published, so in the world of literature and knowledge, a storm came. The founder of beautiful poetry had a complaint that the people would forget her, but still the words proved that she is still alive today. She got married to Dr. Nasir Ali in 1976, and in 1978 her son Murad Ali was born. In 1987 she separated from her husband. Parveen Shakir on 26 December 1994 on Monday in Islamabad was going to her office that she met her creator in a car accident. This young beautiful poetess of Khushbu is buried in a graveyard of Islamabad.
In China and in different countries of Southeastern Asia, the weather is so cold that humans aside, even elephants have frozen up.
China, Thailand, Burma and in Cambodia, severe cold has shivered the animals as well as the humans. The organizers of an animal rescue department were worried about the baby elephants, so they covered from them in colorful wool blankets. Then what should have happened? The small elephant also started to have fun. Just look at this.
The time of BOL News headquarters ends here. Permit us. Allah Hafiz.
Today we will tell you in Aisa Nahi Chalega about the new phrases of ousted Nawaz. What is he saying? Huge statements, claims of millions and broken reality, and also the mention of letter at Express. Don't forget to watch Aisa Nahi Chalega.
Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa visits POF-WA, briefing on POF affairs and different projects. Also inaugurated UFMC plant. Chief of Army Staff states POF plays a vital role in country's economy.
हम इलेक्शन जीतेंगे. आप दोस्तों को मेरे तरफ से ये मुबारकबाद मैं आपको पहले देना चाहता हूं कि आप फिक्र मत करो, मैंने इनको संभाला हुआ है, मैं इनको जकड़ के इनसे इलेक्शन जीतूंगा.
First female Prime Minister of the Muslim world. 10th death anniversary of Shaheed Benazir Bhutto. Main ceremony in Gadi Khuda Bakhsh. Zealots flooding in. Former President Asif Zardari and Bilawal Bhutto will address. Tremendous tribute by the nation to a great leader.
नवाज शरीफ और तुम्हारा सारा जो माफिया है, कान खोल के सुन लो. तुम्हारे जितने करप्ट वजीर हैं, मैंने कभी भी आपका पीछा नहीं छोड़ना था, पिछड़ पे नायल हो जाता आज.
54 billion rupees were distributed in Punjab among PML and members of National Assembly in the last 6 months. Nawaz Sharif has hashed a plan for rigging prior to elections. Imran Khan's tweet: State Election Commission not taking action is incomprehensible.
उसका वजीर आज़म है, कल उसने खिताब किया है, उसने अदालत को ललकारा है, उसने फौज को ललकारा है. वो चोर का बच्चा बेईमान नवाज शरीफ, तुम क्या समझते हो उसने जमहूरियत जमहूरियत फौज और अदलिया के बगैर जिंदा रह सकती है। हम तुझे जाती उम्र से उठा लाएंगे।
Nawaz Sharif is challenging army and judiciary. Will pick up the disqualified from Jati Umrah. Sheikh Rashid addresses the rally in Dera Ghazi Khan. States public will not cast votes for thieves, looters and decades. Pak Navy is always ready to tackle threats. There is a need to further improve operation capacity. Naval Chief Admiral Zafar Mahmood Abbasi addresses a seminar in Karachi.
इंसाफ का खून ये नहीं चलेगा। हम इस पे बंद बांध के खड़े हैं इंशाल्लाह। इसको अपने इंशाल्लाह हम मंतकी अंजाम तक पहुंचाएंगे। हमको बेवकूफ है, पागल है, वो भेड़ बकरी हैं कि इस तरह के फैसले हम आंखें बंद करके।
Nawaz Sharif carries on with the tradition of confronting institutions. Consultation session of courtiers chaired by disqualified. Decision to expedite anti-judiciary campaign. Disqualified declared movement for justice as a movement for acquiring justice. News and truth hidden behind the news. To know the events of the entire day, watch Pakistan's #1 bulletin 3 mein 15 after a short time.
We are grateful to you for your appraising messages and encouragement, but we don't want to run advertisement at the moment. BOL's first love is Pakistan, and BOL's first priority is to bring forth that image of Pakistan that no one has managed to show. We respect and appreciate your advertisement and cooperation, and when the time arrives, it will be our first priority. But right now, only Positive Pakistan is our product and is the center of our attention. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel.
Laid a wave of roads from Punjab to Gwadar. Project will change the fate of Pakistan. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi addresses the inauguration ceremony of Hazara motorway.
It is essential to end unemployment to eliminate terrorism. All institutions should play their role in provision of employment. President Mamnoon Hussain addresses in National Defence University.
Contempt of court proved costly to disqualified Nawaz Sharif and daughter. Petition filed in Lahore Session Court on anti-judiciary speech in Model Town. Appealed court to hold trial for treason.
Further division in PMLN. Verbal attacks between Chaudhry Nisar and disqualified Nawaz Sharif upon justice movement. Nawaz Sharif portrayed betrayal in dire times.
Sardars and landlords are enemies of public. Nawaz and Shehbaz Sharif both are culprits. We should receive separate province based on Saraiki Bail. Jamshed Dasti addresses the rally.
Media godfathers hold upon salaries of employees. Exploitation of workers by the owner of Jung Group. Households in tatters of workers deprived from their salaries. Discovery of Mir Shakil's offshore company. Chairman NAB ordered to investigate.
Removal of deceased voters from the electoral lists finished. 600,000 voters from Punjab and 100,000 voters from Sindh removed. 900,000 voters removed in total.
Matter of by-elections of NA 154 upon disqualification of Jahangir Tareen. Petition submitted to Islamabad High Court to stop election. Mid-election commission as a party.
America and Israel are pushing the world into a massive war. We invite the Muslim Ummah to unite upon matter of Palestine. Press conference of Milli Muslim League.
Hearing against case of excess fees by private medical colleges. Owners of colleges appeared. Chief Justice Saqib Nisar furious upon absence of Sharif hospital administrations.
Bajor fled terrorists belonging to band TTP Janwali Shena killed by an unknown person in Afghanistan. Janwali was involved in terrorist activities within Pakistan.
Violation of ceasefire agreement by India. Pakistan condemned the firing upon Chakri sector. Indian acting Deputy High Commissioner summoned to Foreign Office.
कहते हैं कि गालिब का है अंदाज़े बयां और birthday of the renowned poet Asadullah Khan Ghalib being celebrated today. Google's doodle paying tribute to Ghalib.
Shower of prizes. BOL selfie game popular amongst masses. Send in your selfie with #1 program and win many prizes yourself. Sharif family's work on plus and minus formula continues. Quick increases observed in differences and distances.
Watch program आज की ताज़ा खबर only on BOL News.
BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes. So that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zuba Mein Bol, only on BOL News.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the #1 show on Pakistan's #1 channel, Aisa Nahi Chalega. I am your host, Mr. Com. Yesterday, Mr. Com, BOL and the entire nation celebrated the birthday of father of our nation with great reverence and respect. Some resolutions was also made. Our mistakes were evaluated so that these mistakes cannot be repeated in the future. This is incredibly necessary. Qaid-e-Azam Day, Independence Day, Defense Day, Iqbal Day and other important days on occasions as such, every Pakistani should hold themselves accountable. That where do they stand? As a Pakistani, what duties befall them? Because we have to make this country into Jinnah's Pakistan. For that we need to learn from our mistakes. We need to display tolerance. We need to understand our responsibilities. We need to respect one another. And above everything else, we need to be united. On Qaid-e-Azam Day, it was the duty of the government ministers that as Pakistanis, they should try to understand their mistakes. They should admit their mistakes. Even if they do it within their hearts, they could have said something positive. But government ministers, maybe they were celebrating Qaid-e-Azam Day as the day of disqualified Nawaz. That is why from their mouths they were talking less about their country and more about the disqualified leader of their party. It is shameful and sad. It is your government. You have all ministries present. According to the Constitution of Pakistan, one person is disqualified on his corruption. Then you start wishing that all of Pakistan should go through a political crisis. Is this Jinnah's advice? Pakistan was not created so that your disqualified Nawaz would create mountains of corruption in the country. When he is questioned, then his accountability, you would declare an undemocratic act. But the Flattery Express and ministers like him, even if they do understand this, they will not consider it because they have no concern with democracy, the country and its people. Their ears is only disqualified Nawaz. They hold the same expectations from me and you that all of us should go behind the disqualified Nawaz, even if the disqualified Nawaz throws them off a cliff. On Qaid-e-Azam Day, the Flattery Express said a lot of things. Out of that, many things the Flattery Express said were such which created a difficulty for his disqualified leader himself. We will show you the first clip of the Flattery Express.
Neither did politicians learn their lesson, nor did Pakistan's state's institution change their direction. As a result of which, there were conflicts even later. And we kept wasting decades of our national lives. Nations have reached their peak, and us with our infighting could not even fully provide our people with drinking water. Our neighbors progressed, but instead of progress, we kept accusing each other. We think that the time has come for this game to be over. The time has come that all of us should realize our mistakes. I even said it yesterday, said it before, and I say it today, that fighting with each other will not resolve issues. By accusing each other, this problem will not be solved. The problem will grow, will become entangled, the bitterness will increase.
The Flattery Express is absolutely right. The problem will not be resolved through fighting with each other. The problem will not be resolved by accusing each other. The Flattery Express even admitted this, that even in this 5-year government of theirs, they could not provide the public with clean drinking water. But I want to ask the Flattery Express a question. Who is fighting? Who are you telling not to fight? Who, instead of looking within their own selves, is trying to accuse the others? You say that the problem will not be resolved through fighting. You say that the clashing route is dangerous. You say that over the past 70 years, fighting and confrontations have only hurt this nation. It is because of this fight that even today people are deprived of clean drinking water. But the Flattery Express should even tell us that who is the one fighting. Maybe he was ashamed in admitting it. Mr. Com will show you that the Flattery Express declared this confrontation harmful for the nation. Who is doing this?
Nawaz Sharif ideology says, tell those who questions that the Nawaz Sharif ideology is this, whose messengers you are, that there can be no adulteration in democracy. In democracy, puppets and those who run on the umpire's orders cannot exist. In the ideology of democracy, ideology of need cannot exist. On the opinion of 20 crore people, on the opinion of 20 crore people, 3 or 2 or 5 people cannot impose their ideology. And the one whom you make plus, the one whom the public make plus, dear letter, the one whom the public make plus, the one whom the public again and again make plus, no one can minus him.
Yes, Flattery Express, what to say about your opinion? It would have been much better that you would have given this advice earlier to the disqualified leadership. Because their confrontation and unconscientious leadership caused irreparable loss to the country and nation. To save itself, your disqualified leadership tore apart the constitution and law, lashed out the court, accused the army. To save himself, your disqualified leader Nawaz Sharif is waging war against state institutes. Now let's move on to Nawaz Sharif ideology. What is Nawaz Sharif ideology? Nawaz Sharif ideology is the name of corruption, is the name of making politics a business. Disqualified Nawaz Sharif came in power 3 times. All 3 times the government to disqualify Nawaz Sharif's regime was the same. There was anarchy everywhere, economic crisis, political crisis, chaos, uncertainty, loans. That's how the state is today. The things disqualified Nawaz has done in the country in the name of growth, the fruits of that has been bestowed on the public in the form of loans. Disqualified Nawaz Sharif borrowed indiscriminate loans in the past too and then escaped. When he returned to restore political reputation, he ran campaigns in favor of the judiciary. Until he remained in power, till then, the country was prosperity by the speed of life. As soon as he stepped down, the country's progress stopped. The debt of the country also reached the highest level. The country also started facing threats from all 4 sides. Why? Power was not taken away from disqualified Nawaz Sharif. He has defamed his post. He didn't respect his post. Disqualified Nawaz Sharif never fulfilled his role as Prime Minister, and nor was he able to provide evidence of his property. Then how would have the court ordered a thief to keep occupying the post of like that of Prime Minister? The court's job is to deliver justice, and people like disqualified Nawaz Sharif can never like the justice. Such progress which is based solely and merely on personality of a person, that cannot be labelled growth of the country. That is called progress of assets. Because when disqualified Nawaz Sharif was the Prime Minister, the state of the country was the same. And even today it is disqualified Nawaz Sharif's government because Pakistan's Prime Minister is his servant. Maryam Nawaz was right. Puppets like Shahid Khan and Prime Minister who work on the orders of a thief cannot survive in this country. They cannot survive. Flattery Express, conflict, hatred, oppression, violence, and wants to hold by hands and collar. He became the most important part of N League's politics. Instead of appearing on media and preaching this, you should go to Raven and preach to disqualified Nawaz and his beloved daughter. The state of the country cannot go through another conflict now. Only to save its corruption, the Sharif family cannot put the entire country at stake. You are unable to provide clean drinking water to the public. Now whatever is there, you want to snatch even that? Such people forget three. Even they've come in power 300 times, they cannot be plus. They will make the entire country minus in an attempt to make themselves plus. Let's show you further one more clip of Flatterer Express.
Neither we have confronted, nor we will confront. We are mature political party. We know the meaning of confrontation. We know its consequences. It is not like that. This propaganda must be stopped. Some people are continuously doing this propaganda, doing the evil job of spreading it. Political opponents too. And some journalists too. It's not like that. We respect our judiciary. There is every skilled and respectable judge in Pakistan. But if some senior bench gives a decision, talking on that is our basic right. This absolutely does not mean that we want our judiciary's dignity to decline. It's not like that. And judges should be respected. And societies which do not respect their judges, those societies cannot progress.
I believe that Flatterer Express, after saying all of this, must have faced a lot of disgrace in the hand to disqualify Nawaz Sharif, because whatever he is saying, he can consider it to the same as hanging a garland of shoes to disqualify Nawaz Sharif's neck. The truth is that all of Muslim League and at this time is facing confusion. Sometimes they say there is no progress, at other times they say progress is happening. At one time they say do not want confrontation. Others they announce confrontation themselves. They say at times that democracy is the solution to all problems. At others they can be seen at the front lines trying to topple democratic governments. The disqualified leader is saying one thing and his ministers are saying the other, because they cannot understand for how long will they bear the burden of disqualifying Nawaz Sharif's corruption on their shoulders. For how long will they bear the burden of disqualifying Nawaz Sharif's sins? Under this pressure, they end up saying one thing or the other. But the Flatterer Express said such things today, with Mr. Com and the people will agree. Actually, they will advise him that he should explain these things to disqualify Nawaz Sharif too. No doubt in our country we have a lot of disqualified and honorable judges. Honorable judges give their judgments staying within the jurisdiction of law and constitution, and the judgment which comes in favor is praiseworthy and that which is against is condemnable. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. Flatterer Express, your younger Mia Shahbaz Sharif for the judgment of Udaiba Paper Mills and Orange Line has been declaring it as a victory for justice and truth, whereas your elder Mia, the disqualified Nawaz Sharif, has been declaring war against this judiciary. Talking about judgment is not just your right, but it's everyone's right. The verdict for Jahangir Tareen came, he was disqualified. Even he talked about the judgment, expressed his views, even decided for a review appeal, but gave proof that he is a respectable politician. He himself resigned from his party position, gave proof of being a responsible politician, did not open a war front against the court. Why? Because he is not greedy for power. He does not love his seat. But your disqualified leadership, what it is doing, you can label it an expression of views? Is this respecting the judiciary? Is this responsible journalism? We'll show you another clip.
For 4 years, selflessly serving the nation. After that, the cases made against you. Stage the Panama drama. Stage the drama, Ikama drama. After that, NAP case were created. So in front of you, there was a very good way. You could have silently gotten scared and sat home and could have said, please my case, I'm sitting at home. I'm sitting comfortably. Could this have happened or not? A lot of people are as such who hide their covered eyes behind political correctness. But you did not take the easy way. Now from this, out of this struggle, inshallah, the way the fruits of the rest of the struggles in the form of one present at times in the form of democracy, sometimes in the form of the restoration of the judiciary, were given to the nation. So respected leader, the struggle which you are in now, the fruits of that inshallah will be given to the nation. Nation in the form of justice being restored.
What a service the disqualified Nawaz Sharif has done for the nation, that the entire nation sat down to contemplate, starting thinking that in Pakistan, the mountains of gold and silver the disqualified Nawaz Sharif is erecting, how can that be stopped? How the disqualified Nawaz has taken the country on the zenith of progress. How can that be destroyed? The disqualified Nawaz has made access to education possible for every person. How can that be eradicated? Hospitals in thousands, clean drinking water, ending inflation, an excellent police system, and an ideal democracy which the disqualified Nawaz Sharif has created in the country in order to sabotage it. The entire world has become one, and the Panama Papers scheme was created. Fear God at least a little. The Panama drama was just a small trailer of the film about disqualified Nawaz Sharif's black deeds. The world does not have the time that for one thief, looter, disqualified moron, a fugitive practicing politics of anarchy to create conspiracies against him. The world has progressed a lot. Miss Maryam Nawaz, your respectable disqualified father was not even supported by Saudi Arab, who is a friend of Pakistan. People like your respectable father are used by enemies for their own benefits. Enemy would warn that such a person rules Pakistan, who will destroy Pakistan's economy, make poverty common, take illiteracy to new heights, breaks the record of corruption, so that terrorism is increased as a result. Pakistan gets weakened on international front because enemy of the country is a friend. India terms Pakistan as its enemy. And there are some other countries as well who cannot accept the victory of Pakistan at all. And the victory of non-qualified Nawaz has always been that he always put Pakistan in harm's way and then flee from the country. In the era of non-qualified Nawaz Sharif, 60% people were unemployed. In the era of disqualified Nawaz Sharif, country's export was $2 billion and import was $5.5 billion. In the era of ousted Nawaz, most of the loans were taken, and even today Pakistan is in grasp of the biggest loan in the history that is to be paid. So for India, is the ousted Nawaz Sharif his friend or a foe? Conspiracy will be done against Pakistan, but not for ousted Nawaz Sharif. So that Panama, Iqama, all of these are those sources of Nawaz Sharif through which you and your brothers bought flats in London worth 600 crores. And you have admitted in your fairy speech that Nawaz Sharif could have sit at home by doing the deal. Means they have been the deals before in the past. Maybe that is why you were sure that it can be possible. But now the codes in the country are not according to your choice, due to whom you deal with and sit at home. Like the way before you fled from the country by doing a deal, now it will be about law. Accountability will be done. No way for easy exit. I have a suggestion for Flattery Express that get rid of non-disqualified Nawaz Sharif and Sharif family. Do the politics for the benefit of the country, not for the Sharif family. Then the country will respect you and will also believe you, or else your own words will prove to be disrespectful for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, here it's time to take a break. After the break, new slogan for non-qualified. Keep watching, aise nahi chalega.
Now it will be raining free bikes. Bikes that would fill city after city. Now every Pakistani would have their own bike. Play it home and win the biggest game show in world history. Game show Aise Chalega, only on BOL News.
BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes. So that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zuban Mein Bol, only on BOL News. Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel. Spread around the world, a vast network of BOL reporters from all major cities of the world is delivering faster than the speed of light every news to them in their own language. From New York to Tokyo, from Karachi to Khyber, it's just BOL, which is the most watched #1 news channel in Pakistan. BOL News.
When he speaks, the world listens. He's walked every field. The one who turned the tide. The one who defended Pakistan. The one who makes the enemy flinch. Whose thoughts change ideologies. Pakistan's biggest name on Pakistan's #1 news channel, Pervez Musharraf. Exclusive interview sessions. Now, Sabse Pehle Pakistan with President Musharraf. Only on BOL News.
BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes, so that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zubaan Mein Bol, only on BOL News. With 10 years of experience in electronic media, a courageous youngster and a daring journalist for betterment in country's conditions, brought the truth before people of the Lyari operations. From special coverage on the Mehran base attack to exclusive breaking of the Karachi airport attack, who has always been loyal to his profession, an emerging name in the world of journalism, Murid Abbas, only on BOL News. Spread around the world, a vast network of BOL reporters from all major cities of the world is delivering faster than the speed of light every news to them in their own language. From New York to Tokyo, from Karachi to Khyber, it's just BOL, which is the most watched #1 news channel in Pakistan. BOL News. Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel. Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa visits POF briefing on different affairs. Army Chief emphasized on improving the skills to face the current challenges.
If someone sings an arrow this time, so we will oppose it. Asif Zardari addresses on Benazir Bhutto's death anniversary. Bilawal Bhutto said, rulers are helpless, cannot talk against terrorists.
PMLN is using tax money recklessly, Imran Khan criticizes. States in past 6 months, PMLN assembly members in Punjab have been given 54 billion rupees.
I am not here to ask for votes, but to save the country. Sheikh Rashid addresses the rally in Dera Ghazi Khan. Stated, people will not cast votes for plunderers, thieves and robbers.
Pak Navy is always ready to meet the challenges. Admiral Zafar Mahmood Abbasi addresses the seminar in Karachi, said we need to increase the operational capability.
Joint session by courtiers chaired by dislodged Nawaz Sharif. Decision to expedite anti-judiciary campaign. Dislodged person declared anti-judiciary campaign as justice campaign.
Fate of Pakistan will change through CPEC project. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi addresses at inaugural ceremony of Hazara motorway, said if there is political stability, so country will progress.
Division in PMLN. Distance between Chaudhry Nisar and dislodged Nawaz Sharif over justice campaign matter. Our own people have abandoned us in difficult times.
Nawaz and Shahbaz Sharif both are criminals. Mia Sahib is being humiliated everywhere. Jamshed Dasti addresses the rally, said people living on Saraiki belt should get a separate province.
We do not accept controversial decision by America. Al-Quds is our spiritual center. America and Israel are pushing the world into colossal war. Press conference of Milli Muslim League.
Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now Mr. Com is going to tell you about new statements today that were given by disqualified Nawaz. Today, his social media workers' convention was organized in Lahore for him. There were very much disorder seen in this convention. Youth was out of control because we know that there are many gullu butts of fan league on social media. The chaos those gullu butts created today, they were not even listening to Nawaz Sharif. Nawaz Sharif kept talking, whereas they were having discussion and making noise, and he was saying again and again, listen, listen, listen. So just imagine by that, these gullu butts are not even under his own control. They launch attack, they bring harm, and then they report to the disqualified Nawaz that we have caused this harm. Now tell us what should we do. But anyway, leave these gullu birds. They are going to get extreme punishment because of Model Town. They are already in trouble. But what did disqualified Nawaz say? His place, his end is Adiala. How he is addressing, how he is doing contempt of court. He is attacking institutions. He is disrespecting the country. We are being insulted. Every time disqualified Nawaz addresses, the world laughs at us. Modi becomes happy, and this is the reason that it is necessary that disqualified should leave. Let's show you the first clip. Just watch what disqualified Nawaz is saying.
In 1999, when Musharraf overthrew our government, put me to exile, there was enough electricity in Pakistan. Please listen, brother, listen to me. In Pakistan, there was enough electricity. And in Pakistan, there was much generation of electricity that we were in position to export electricity to other countries. But when I returned to Pakistan, when I came back from exile, load shedding was being done here. There was that much shortage of electricity that load shedding period was up to 20 hours. Tell me, am I right or am I wrong?
You saw this video. First of all, I want to tell you that Nawaz Sharif did not leave because of exile. He left by making a deal. The same deal we were talking about in the beginning of the program, that there were options always available for the deal. He left by making deal. Those who did not escape this country, we know them, they had bravely fought for many years only to get justice, and they suffered in jails for 10 years. There are many people in Pakistan. They did not escape. You are absconder. You don't relate to the exile. But the surprising thing that I had been telling you before, listen brother, but his own workers were creating disorder. This is really dangerous thing. The way his workers are getting out of control, they are being instigated, they are being brainwashed, they are being provided weapons, they are ready to even fire bullets, they are ready to do anything. They have become so mad, they have been brainwashed in such a way. Who did this? Nawaz Sharif did this. And Lee did this. If right now they won't be shown right path, they won't be told about the truth, then they will crush to death under lies. They will bury under the rubble of lies, because now their palaces are about to collapse. With lies, robbery, stealing and corruption, they have made money. Those palaces are now about to collapse, and under those collapsing palaces, this will be our effort that at least number of people face trouble. Our people wake up on time. It will be our effort. That's why you can see that disqualified Nawaz can't even control his own workers. And then he further says that at that time there was that much electricity, we were in position to export it. Disqualified Nawaz, right now the position you are in, and all those positions you had been, after being in that state, whatever happened to you in those positions I don't want to reveal it because I know that many weak-hearted people watch our program and many families also watch this. So I don't want that I discuss those positions in detail. But it is strange that if our country was in position to export electricity, then my brother, why didn't you do it? You can only release statements. You only have words. You only say dialogues. You have a scriptwriter, and probably that is from the most flop movies. Or maybe one from fake movies. Or maybe the fake movies your people make every day on social media. Maybe some writer from them is with you. But let me make this thing clear to you that neither you were out to exile, nor you made that position of electricity. If in 1999 the electricity was enough, then there was no role of you in that. You had nothing to do with it, because we know that our industries did not expand that much. They didn't increase that much. Our trade didn't increase that much. As our trade started to increase, demand, the need also increased. You realize that you haven't increased anything in your productions, but still anyways, it doesn't end here. If Austin Nawaz stopped here and completed his speech here, then it wasn't that bad. But surely he crossed all the limits today. Today he knew that the social media team is sitting in front of him, and on social media on which there is no check and balance, media on which the PTA has to look after, whose chairman held the rank for 5 years, the court have removed him. Legally he should have been only there for 4 years. Another worker of their party was there. That is why they have no fear on social media. Nothing to worry about. They can say whatever they want. They can attack on any institute they want, and then they disappear their people and charge false accusations that people have disappeared, because they know the thing they are doing this is the end of it. Because this is clear-cut proof of treason with the country which they are giving. This is an anti-Pakistan agenda which they are working on. This is the money taken from Modi which is coming out of their mouths. That is why now the agenda of Modi would not work in Pakistan. What else did Austin Nawaz said? Listen up. Watch this clip.
Pakistan has been made such a country where the offshore companies of some people are legitimate and some are illegitimate. Some being the beneficial owner is fine. Some being the beneficial it is okay being the owner because they are the favorite. And some people being the beneficial owner is a crime. And they are wandering in the courts facing cases. Here the 50-year-old business of a family is being investigated, and for others it has been banned that the account of older than 5 years could not be opened.
Today, after hearing to Austin Nawaz, I feel really sad. He is talking about legitimate and illegitimate. The person is talking about legitimate and illegitimate who stole so much money, bought land worth of 600 crore, did corruption of billions and trillions, broke Pakistan by shutting down the steel mill of Pakistan, furnished its own steel mills, deprived Pakistan of its resources, did not give the basic right to the people of Pakistan. He is talking about legitimate and illegitimate. Wow, what a day we have to see. He says that our offshore company is illegitimate and the offshore company of Imran Khan is legitimate. My question is, because just like Austin Nawaz's scriptwriters are also displaying so much illiteracy and less education, they should be asked, that is having an offshore company illegal? That is what he thinks, that whoever has an offshore company, he would go to jail. Let me explain this to my sweet Austin Nawaz and to his scriptwriters, that offshore companies are legal. Only this has to be known. Where did the money come from? How was it transferred to that country? How much was it? Money trail should be clear. But my poor sweet Austin Nawaz Sharif, his poor sweet script writers, they have gotten so poor, sweet ignorant, they can't even understand that the offshore companies are not illegal. They are legal. Everything is legitimate. Only the money has to be wide. You have to have proofs. How was the company opened? How did the money came? So my dear Hussain Nawaz Sharif, you do not have a money trail. Why do you keep forgetting? You only had that when the case opened. Your respected wife Begum Ma'am Kulsoom Nawaz fell ill and she went to London for her treatment. But in the case of Imran Khan, what happened? That when his case opened, his ex-wife Jemima Goldsmith presented the money trail by taking out the documents of the 90s. Do you see the difference? On one side your wife, hospital, and on the other side his wife, with documents, proofs and money trail. So then did you understand the difference between legitimate and illegitimate? You must not have. Well, we will try to make you understand in future, because anyways nowadays you are unable to understand the things. Then you further say, 50-year-old business. Oh my dear Nawaz Sharif. The point to ponder upon, my countrymen, is this, that the person whose 50-year-old business, he had been doing business in 5 decades, he doesn't have papers, does not have evidence of transfer of money, does not have money trail, doesn't even know where so much money came from. A small steel mill which is heavily indebted by selling that. How did he purchase a big steel mill? How did he buy the London flats for 600 crore? Does not even have any proof that from where this money came and how it got transferred. That individual who is doing business in Pakistan since 50 years, just imagine, such people must be banned from doing business, should be banned. That those who make this money illegitimately and then say we are doing business since 50 years, the Prime Minister who gets disqualified, he attacks courts. In the world, the principle is that whenever someone becomes a finance minister, he cannot invest money in such areas which would personally benefit him. What happens in the world is that when jokers like Donald Trump become the president of America, then they have to step down from the posts of their companies to assume post of president. What happens here? As soon as someone takes over a major post, he takes all the post in his hand, says I will take money from everywhere. Which is what disqualified Nawaz did very well, is doing business since 50 years. He has stuck money from every corner, has stuck money in such a way that I cannot even stay. No one is better than him in sucking money. Let's move on, let's show you what more did disqualified Nawaz Sharif say.
Loses election, complains about rigging, and looks for ways that how should Nawaz Sharif be declared. Make him disqualified. You cannot win the elections by the grace of God, you inshallah. You will again be defeated, inshallah. You will look for ways. Sometimes you look towards the empire's finger. Sometimes you go towards the court. That using some or the other way, Nawaz Sharif must be defeated. And now, as a result of this, inshallah, you will be removed from such politics in 2018, will be out. Not even Trump, not Trump. Now, those who used to call him the what do they say? Not LBW. Not LBW. Not catch out. Not run out. Clean bold. Clean bold.
Clean bold. Disqualified Nawaz Sharif got himself declared clean bold by saying this clean bold. The way you were unable to clean your money, the way you cannot make a bold speech, that's why hearing clean bold from your mouth felt very strange to me. But the astonishing thing is this, he says that Imran Khan, PTI's captain, is looking for ways to get him disqualified. I would like to tell disqualified Nawaz that Captain Khan has made it clear that until he's alive, he won't stop chasing Nawaz Sharif. That's why disqualified Nawaz, you have only 2 options left. Either you can live out your heart's desire, your wish, leaving the country, going in exile. You can live out that wish, or you can form a deal. You are unable to persuade anyone for a deal, so that's the only option. You have to run abroad, exile, which is your wish. You keep saying it from time to time, so it's better that you must go abroad. Don't get yourself insulted in 2018 elections. That's what is better for you. He says that Imran Khan cannot win election. He has already won the election. He is even member of the parliament, sits in the house. He also has government in a province. He has public mandate. That's how he's sitting. If in the last election he was able to win one province, demonstrated the best performance, then major analysts and accessing people and storytellers and columnists are saying this, that if Imran Khan gets 2 provinces, he can form federal government. Performance of one province is so good, due to which in the other 2, PTI's success is pretty evident. Better results and better chances are being seen of PTI's government being formed. And League's government, impossible, disqualified Nawaz. Impossible is very difficult. He then says that Imran Khan looks up to finger of the empire, looks up to the courts. So I would like to tell to my beloved disqualified Nawaz that the whole nation look towards the judiciary. The whole nation looks at the Pakistani institutions who you keep calling empire. These are the Pakistan institutions which you do not call empire would be better, because they are very dear to the nation. Every Pakistani loves its army a lot. And when it is called out in such a bad way, called out and maligned, every Pakistani feels hurt from it. That is why, oh my beloved dismissed Nawaz Sharif, first of all learn how to call out my respected Pakistan institutions. Then if you talk about Imran Khan, then the plan of action that he chose, that is the way which every Pakistani would like to adopt, because this is the right way according to the law and constitution for justice and accountability. That is another thing, that you want your own judiciary and your own accountability, which you didn't get. That is why you cry. You talk about crying and weeping. Imran Khan weeps and cries. I ask that if any wise man is made to listen to the voice of Nawaz Sharif, so the first thing he will say is that the whole night he kept on crying. His voice as if given away. He shouted so much, crying out loud, weeping away, that his voice is not even coming out. And he talks about others. I would like to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that right now what the disqualified Nawaz Sharif is going through, which he can see in his own home. He wants to impose it over Pakistan. He sees destruction in his home, wants to destroy Pakistan. He sees his party falling apart. He wants to break Pakistan. He can see his own people deceiving and fraudulent and becoming traitors. He wants to do treason with Pakistan. He is against Pakistan. This man's house is Pakistan. The rest of them to him are strangers. You would definitely want us to forget it, because you have indebted this nation with so much burdens that they should forget everything that what you have actually done to this nation. We have not forgotten that in Model Town how you killed 14 people, martyred the people, more than 100 injured, straight open fire. Can there be any bigger terrorism than this? You have set new example of state terrorism and state cruelty for the world. And then you speak about eradicating terrorism? What a person our dismissed Nawaz Sharif is. That is why use the right power to vote. Elections are near. Mr. Qom is hopeful from you that definitely you will play that role in selection which has never been done until today. Pakistan's voter, observer, and along with great role the election reforms, they will definitely raise their voice for it. Leave what these incompetents say. I always become late in doing everything that I do. Even I have to speak something important, to fulfill some promise, to call him out, to bring him back. I'm always late. This great poem written by the poet Munir Niazi has passed away 11 years ago. Let's watch the special segment, Mat Samjho Humne Bula Diya. Mat samjho humne bula diya.
जरूरी बात कहनी हो, कोई वादा निभाना हो, उसे आवाज देनी हो, उसे वापस बुलाना हो, हमेशा देर कर देता हूँ।
Urdu literature first row poet Munir Niazi's 11th death anniversary is being observed today. The great poet Munir Niazi was born in the year 1927 in the area of East Punjab, Hoshiarpur. In his writings, his unique style and way of expression was different. In the Urdu literature, what's a specialty of Munir Niazi? His creative asset consists of 13 Urdu and 3 Punjabi altogether, in which Tez Hawa and Tanha Phool, Jungle Mein Dhanak, Dushmanon ke darmiyan Sham, Mahe Munir, Us Bewafa Ka Sheher, Chhe Rangeen Darwaze, Kulliyat-e Munir and others are included. In his acknowledgement of recognition, the government of Pakistan has awarded him with the Medal of Excellence of Performance and Sitara-e-Imtiaz as well. On 26 December 2006, Munir Niazi passed away in Lahore. BOL and Team Aise Nahi Chalega pays a tribute to this great poet Munir Niazi and salute.
Ladies and gentlemen, with this Mr. Com signing out. We hope that you might have liked our program. We will be back again tomorrow. Take good care of yourself and your loved ones. Allah Hafiz.
Now it will be raining free bikes. Bikes that would fill city after city. Now every Pakistani would have their own bike. Play at home and win the biggest game show in world history. Game show Aise Chalega, only on BOL News.
BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes, so that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zubaan Mein Bol, only on BOL News. Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel.
When he speaks, the world listens. He's walked every field. The one who turned the tide. The one who defended Pakistan. The one who makes the enemy flinch. Whose thoughts change ideologies. Pakistan's biggest name on Pakistan's #1 news channel. Pervez Musharraf. Exclusive interview sessions. Now, Sabse Pehle Pakistan with President Musharraf. Only on BOL News.
A renowned name in news reporting since 10 years, whose identity is broadcast journalism, prison reporting on the country's and political activities. Whether it is the live transmission of 2008 and 2013 elections, or would have to give a complete examination of terrorism and operations against it, who fearlessly breaks all news. A courageous and reliable anchor person, Sumayya Rizwan, on BOL News headquarters, on Pakistan's #1 news channel, only on BOL News. BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes, so that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zubaan Mein Bol, only on BOL News. With 10 years of experience in electronic media, a courageous youngster and a daring journalist for betterment in country's conditions, brought the truth before people of the Lyari operations. From special coverage on the Mehran base attack to exclusive breaking of the Karachi airport attack, who has always been loyal to his profession, an emerging name in the world of journalism, Murid Abbas, only on BOL News.
Muslim world's most regarded personality, the unflinching voice of revolution in politics, the leader of Awami Tehreek, founder of Minhajul Quran International, the initiator of exceptional public service institutions, author of more than 1,000 books, untiring struggle against terrorism, injustice and corruption, ambassador of peace, a reformer. The unity of Muslim Ummah, his objective. BOL is bringing Sheikhul Islam, Dr. Muhammad Tahirul Qadri's ideologies, talks depicting his vision, talks that holds Pakistan's peace, stability and prosperity. BOL, Dr. Tahirul Qadri ke saath. Only on Pakistan's #1 news channel.
Spread around the world, a vast network of BOL reporters from all major cities of the world is delivering faster than the speed of light every news to them in their own language. From New York to Tokyo, from Karachi to Khyber, it's just BOL, which is the most watched #1 news channel in Pakistan. BOL News. Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel. A complete handle on all topics, who has a deep eye for the country's politics. She conducts complete investigations of facts. The purpose of her life is journalism, the rightful recipient of the Pakistan Excellence Award 2017. Whether it is the 2013 general election or displays of political power, from the Cricket World Cup to the Football World Cup transmission, a skilled journalist, a talented newscaster and senior anchor person, Neelam Yusuf, BOL News headquarters on Pakistan's #1 news channel, only on BOL News.
Now it will be raining free bikes, bikes that would fill city after city. Now every Pakistani would have their own bike. Play it home and win the biggest game show in world history. Game show aise chalega, only on BOL News.
When he speaks, the world listens. He's walked every field. The one who turned the tide. The one who defended Pakistan. The one who makes the enemy flinch. Whose thoughts change ideologies. Pakistan's biggest name on Pakistan's #1 news channel, Pervez Musharraf. Exclusive interview sessions. Now, Sabse Pehle Pakistan with President Musharraf. Only on BOL News.
Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa visits POF-WA, briefing on POF affairs and different projects. Also inaugurated UFMC plant. Chief of Army Staff states POF plays a vital role in country's economy.
हम इलेक्शन जीतेंगे। आप दोस्तों को मेरे तरफ से ये मुबारकबाद मैं आपको पहले देना चाहता हूं कि आप फिक्र मत करो, मैंने इनको संभाला हुआ है, मैं इनको जकड़ के इनसे इलेक्शन जीतूंगा।
First female Prime Minister of the Muslim world. 10th death anniversary of Shaheed Benazir Bhutto. Main ceremony in Gadi Khuda Bakhsh. Zealots flooding in. Former President Asif Zardari and Bilawal Bhutto will address. Tremendous tribute by the nation to a great leader.
नवाज शरीफ और तुम्हारा सारा जो माफिया है कान खोल के सुन लो, तुम्हारे जितने करप्ट वजीर हैं, मैंने कभी भी आपका पीछा नहीं छोड़ना था, बेशक मैं नायल हो जाता आज।
54 billion rupees were distributed in Punjab among PML and members of National Assembly in the last 6 months. Nawaz Sharif has hashed a plan for rigging prior to elections. Imran Khan's tweet, State Election Commission not taking action is incomprehensible.
मुल्क का वजीर आज़म है, कल उसने खिताब किया है, उसने अदालत को ललकारा है, उसने फौज को ललकारा है। वो शोर का बच्चा बेईमान नवाज शरीफ, तुम क्या समझते हो इसमें जमहूरियत फौज और अदलिया के बगैर जिंदा रह सकती है? हम तुझे जाती उम्र से उठा लाएंगे।
Nawaz Sharif is challenging army and judiciary. Will pick up the disqualified from Jati Umrah. Sheikh Rashid addresses the rally in Dera Ghazi Khan. States public will not cast votes for thieves, looters and decades. Pak Navy is always ready to tackle threats. There is a need to further improve operation capacity. Naval Chief Admiral Zafar Mahmood Abbasi addresses a seminar in Karachi.
इंसाफ का खून ये नहीं चलेगा। हम इस पे बंद बांध के खड़े हैं इंशाल्लाह। इसको अपने इंशाल्लाह हम मंतकी अंजाम तक पहुंचाएंगे। हमको बेवकूफ है, पागल है, वो भेड़ बकरी हैं कि इस तरह के फैसले हम आंखें बंद करके।
Nawaz Sharif carries on with the tradition of confronting institutions. Consultation session of courtiers chaired by disqualified. Decision to expedite anti-judiciary campaign. Disqualified declared movement for justice as a movement for acquiring justice. News and truth hidden behind the news. To know the events of the entire day, watch Pakistan's #1 bulletin 3 में 15 after a short time.
We are grateful to you for your appraising messages and encouragement, but we don't want to run advertisement at the moment. BOL's first love is Pakistan, and BOL's first priority is to bring forth that image of Pakistan that no one has managed to show. We respect and appreciate your advertisement and cooperation, and when the time arrives, it will be our first priority. But right now, only Positive Pakistan is our product and is the center of our attention. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel.
Laid a wave of roads from Punjab to Gwadar. Project will change the fate of Pakistan. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi addresses the inauguration ceremony of Hazara motorway.
Contempt of court. Drowned Sharif family petition filed in Lahore High Court. Petition filed in Lahore Session Court against dislodged Nawaz Sharif and daughter. Requested court to file case of treachery against both.
PMLN is a victim of anarchy. Statements of rift between Chaudhry Nisar and dislodged Nawaz Sharif. Dislodged taunted on disloyalty in difficult times.
Sardars and landlords are enemies of public. Nawaz and Shehbaz Sharif both are culprits. We should receive a separate programs based on Siraiki belt. Jamshed Dasti addresses the rally.
28th Party Protection Khatme Nabuwat Action Committee formed in Lahore. Pir Sialvi decides to support. Will observe Day of Protection of Khatme Nabuwat on 29th December. Hafiz Tahir Ashrafi announces.
Media godfathers hold upon salaries of employees. Exploitation of workers by the owner of Jung Group. Household in tatters of workers deprived from their salaries. Discovery of Mir Shakil's offshore company. Chairman NAB ordered to investigate.
Merchants protested at tax matter in Gilgit-Baltistan. Tehreek-e-Insaf demands for resignation from Chief Minister. Fawad Chaudhry said region is chief for CPAC project.
Big step by Election Commission. Names of deceased people have been taken out from electoral list. Names of more than 900,000 people have been taken out.
Matter of by-elections of NA 154 upon disqualification of Jahangir Tareen. Petition submitted to Islamabad High Court to stop election. Made Election Commission as a party.
Decision by OIC to declare Baitul Muqaddas as capital of Palestine is laudable. Pakistan must play the role of the leader of Islamic world, Milli Muslim League demands.
Hearing against case of excess fees by private medical colleges. Owners of colleges appeared. Chief Justice Saqib Nisar furious upon absence of Sharif Hospital administrations.
Bajor flight terrorist belonging to banned Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, Janwali Shina, killed by an unknown person in Afghanistan. Janwali was involved in terrorist activities within Pakistan.
कहते हैं कि गालिब का है अंदाज़े बयां और birthday of the renowned poet Asadullah Khan Ghalib being celebrated today. Google's doodle paying tribute to Ghalib.
Shower of prizes. BOL selfie game popular amongst masses. Send in your selfie with #1 program and win many prizes yourself. Anti-judiciary statements. Nawaz Sharif will have to reply. Matter of receiving faces. Draw Supreme Court args.
Watch program BOL News headquarters after a short while.
BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes. So that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zuban Mein Bol, only on BOL News.
Bhutto death anniversary, the preparation is completed. After a long time have been loved, but still the murderer is loved. And the court have been find the solution of the people. You are watching program Breaking Today. My name is Shoaib Ahmed. We are proud to being a Pakistani. We are proud to be Wala. Viewers, today, as per same day, 10 years before, as per the thing accident, where the Bhutto families, Benazir Bhutto, Pakistan, and Muslim country, first Prime Minister of the woman, being the politician, and as per the last meeting, a very emotional connection here, like we are able to say, Madam Benazir Bhutto have been make a way where the Zulfikar Ali Bhutto Pakistan People's Party, as per the nation, they have been served. Like a long time they have been goes like that, where the government have didn't complete their time. After a lot of allegations they go to the jail and all the things. After allegation they have been go with that, as per the reconciliation of formula with the political of Pakistan. Till today it's go with Pakistan. We have Pakistan People's Party senior workers here with us. We will add regarding that the cases where the 10 years have been left. We are able to see that the worker is not able to go there. Pakistan People's Party, where they standing? Bilawal Bhutto Zardari with like how many hopes will we go, and as per Pakistan and nation as well. But Benazir life and as per their political life, let me show the report.
On 18 October, the People's Party chairperson Benazir Bhutto, around like 8 years of exile, has crossed and reached to the country, and all the nation was gathered together to welcome. And the former Prime Minister over Sharai Faisal over the tomb of Qaid, that suddenly there was a blast which took place over the Sharai Faisal. And the Benazir Bhutto was safe, but there was like around 150 people who got passed away and a lot of people got injured. It seemed like the day of the end. While seeing this, the Benazir Bhutto, over the strict security, reached the Bilawal house. And the incident of the Karsas, the Benazir Bhutto, for the services of the nation, wasn't taking her back. And over the country, she has done a lot of democracy and putting in efforts. In 2007, Benazir Bhutto went to Dubai to meet the children, and in the country on 3rd November there was an emergency which took place. After listening to this news, Benazir Bhutto came back to the country. On the 27th December 2007, Benazir Bhutto in Rawalpindi, there was a session in Liaqabad was shot down, and Benazir was shot down. But even today, everyone and every person remembers her.
Right, if you have come remember the 27th December day where Pakistan all and how there have been negativity as bill goes on, and the people like a lot of incidents, and a lot of countries will be face a lot of loss and anger. Like I'm able to say that my rhythm will be goes here and in the streets for 3 days everywhere is far. And this is something different thing, but the most question arises here, like 10 years have been left, but Miss Benazir Bhutto martyrdom, the murderer, they are not able to get the punishment here. Like on the same regarding to the first question, I'll go with Pakistan People's Party senior worker Khurshid Shah, you opposition leader here. Like you have your own government for 5 years in the province. As per you have been in the government in Sindh, as per the biggest party. Like, are you satisfied? What the 10 years is left only for the peace side?
Look, so many people with the order of Allah, they have reached and they are getting their punishment. A court and judiciary, few people who are being freed. We have gone to the court, and in the court we appealed there, and for the people who are being released. And there was the main person was there, that is in Dubai. That was a very big, powerful person, and unfortunately in Dubai, and he will come back.
That still yet you're out of Pakistan. The people, the basic right is there, but because we have Kamal Zaman Kara is there with us, like here the workers' side for sure they have been says that we are not able to say the People's Party until yet from other notices with other parties there as well. Like People's Party have been questioned here for sure. The question arises, what will you say, Mr. Kara?
Yes, it is very saddening situation that they question the People's Party. It was a doubt in that. And the right now the BB, the planning and they running at the Baitullah Masood and Hakimullah Masood, those people, those who are doing investigation, they are killed by drone attack. And those who are in Pakistan, the operators, some people are they are about to killed in, and some people are they are caught. Those the planners, those facilitator, those the court release. And the court case has been caught in the and now we go to the appeal. Before we have I think the institutions they can the fight are trying to case running, and the People's Party, those against, definitely it was the last going, and those the court we can move towards, we will definitely. And my trade BB on that we cannot. All the Pakistan it was we think that it was clear in that they should be go in the punishment. Some people are in front, and some persons in front cannot be in faced. One person, Mr. General Parvez Musharraf, in that we have very clear allegation that they are about.
Okay, for sure, I will say that as for the side, what the allegation of Pakistan will be there. Like we have seen a lawyer, Rizan Abbas is here with us. As for the police officers, the area they have been washed, they have been banned, and after that. But as for the real, martyrdom is not there. The Scotland Yard, they have been goals, but for the negativity, the other side of the judicial system is there, Mr. Rizwan.
See, the thing is that as far as this case is concerned, here there was no direct evidence. Circumstantial evidence is there, and circumstantial evidence is on basis of them to prove any case. It is very difficult, and that is why in this case the circumstantial evidence, through that some people were arrested, and then after that there were some evidences that were lost, and whatever they have done, then it was thought that they have wasted the witnesses and evidences. Then court has given benefit of doubt. Whatever you can say, the facilitators and handlers they were court had acquitted them, and as far as they are concerned, still there's acquittal case has been filed, and its order has been done. And the same way, the people who are convicted, they have filed an appeal, and the sentence is being suspended by Lahore High Court. And this see, when there's no direct evidence, and on the occasion the operators were killed. If any operator was arrested, then there was a proper solution of that.
Okay, for sure the Scotland, for sure the agencies was an involvement there. We are able to say that for sure the drone attack was there, and after that the people from Waziristan and some Taliban people over there, because here we have Nasir Hussain is here with us. I need to know from your side, because as per some allegation will be goes on your side and from People's Party and other political parties leader as well, that you that proactive role you didn't play on that for peace. What will you answer, Mr. Nasir Hussain?
See, this is a very painful thing in our for us, that there is accusation on us that we are the martyrs of Bibi Shaheed. The investigation or to punish them, their murderers, we are not serious on that. We feel very painful on that thing. See, Pakistan People's Party has always did the investigation, and Scotland Yard has also involved in that. And the agencies, they were also involved, just because that this accusation could not be put on us, that we are taking the revenge, and such people are getting involved in that, which are not in our and we want to target them. That is why Scotland Yard and other agencies were asked to do the free investigation. And after that, the people who were identified in that or who were alleged on that, those who got the punishment, and you have seen that it's in the past, a few days ago, the result came, and those people who agreed that and who confessed that those were released, and those people who were the soldiers, the police officers, because of whose negligence all this happened, and then they provided the evidences that and removed the evidences. And they got the punishment in the way in one hearing they have all got the punishment by the court.
That for sure a lot of allegation will go there as well. That for sure we don't go for the decision in the Pakistan. A lot of big incident like a normal person is not for the peace. But as per the leadership for that normal people will be able to say how the things will be goes like that. We are not able to decide that it's Pakistan outside the people became here that are that against the Pakistan conspiracy, political people or terrorism, political. What the thing was response?
Look, Shoaib, you are saying exactly right. I just want to raise this question here that 10 years have passed and still we are not able to find the killer of Benazir Bhutto, and that investigation process still we are we haven't getting any report or we haven't reached any situation. So everyone is saying that they were being there and it was police or that person is in Dubai. The reality is that for this person, the judicial system is weak, or the investigation agencies are weak here, or at them the leader of the Pakistan People's Party got 5 years. They also got the 5-year time, and at the speedy justice people are not there, and this is also has not been completed. The decision, and the least who is the man was the leader of Pakistan, and who was the reason behind this thing. And the question raised is common citizen in Pakistan who is a pure person of Pakistan. Is that happened to that person? What happened to that person? What that their lovers and their family either till their what they used to see and for wait for the justice of Miss Bhutto is still after 10 years. So there are various questions are raising over here in the judicial system and investigation system as well. You look at the moment. Recently, and Shah Rukh, and the person was here. The way you have seen that how he
for
got.
Sure, our story will be the next point here. That Pakistan different issues here. Okay, for sure we give the vote, and government will goes like that. But if government didn't solve the public issues as per the facilities, whatever that mega corruption cases, as per our utilities, as per the peace side, the same as. A normal person, as per there have been go some land mafia, and after that we are able to say court didn't go for peace there. So Pakistan mega corruption till our national treasure and national people tension solved. We are able to see as per the court side and as per Suramotos and their decisions. So people got relieved that for sure the government is there with us. But the peace side institute, like me and here you to serve like any people who have been got hurt, but we came to know that court will be there, that with the court side and as for the peace side we are able to talk as well. But me and you like any confusion will be no go by mind here, but as per the things have been goes, we have to remind that Pakistan till yet for this country how they have been served. Let me show you.
democracy of the government under them, the solution of the nation problem, or that is in their full number, where there is corruption or developmental work that is essential for the daily life problems. If we talk about the clear water and all the educational points in parliament, everyone has been not considered every problem for the solution, and everybody has been failed. And when they have talked about the judiciary for this notice of the situation of people problems, they have talked about it, and the government has been considered for that. Even that, the disqualified people did not even consider all the disqualified people of the government. There was a mega corruption which came on for, in which the court has been taken notifications and has done the investigation. The government corruption is in the number of ways. The power project, metro bus project, and the inclined train project over the metro project, and all the government institutions, there was favorism, and on the lands there was mafia. In Karachi there was a peaceful bringing back to the, there was a notice which was being taken. Even in that connection, judiciary has done a lot of things. All the people and every nation was going into the problems. All the leaders were going over the luxurious life, and the government, when could not solve the problem of the nation, then the judiciary has taken the step of that has been solved or diluted. And the judiciary has asked about the problems and has given the solutions and impact.
Right, so on that same regarding that, Mr. Razwan Abbasi, as per the quote regarding something have been goes like that, but the B side we go for the street things. A lot of time will be spent. Do you think that as per the internal differences of PML and with that Mr. Nawaz Sharif is stop?
You can see, you have to see, there's a judiciary, and what is the role of that? Judiciary is legislation in any democratic society, and one is executive and the other one is judiciary. All the problems and disputes, this has to be done by a judiciary, and they are bound to the decisions by the judiciary.
There are two types of
there are two kinds of that.
I think I need to know. Yes. Do you think that all of the ships they have been buried and they came to ground?
Right, they have done that. It seems, whatever they have, no difference, and right now there should be a punishment by court of law. What I believe that it should be publicly exposed, and they will show that.
Things will go like that. But I need to shortly, Mr. Usman, that how are you able to go like that?
Look, Mr. Nawaz Sharif, what they're trying to do the efforts, and that what they're trying to run at the moment, this is fail. And we are just waiting that this moment is going to start. We are waiting for this. They are saying that we are in the favor, judiciary, and they will know this thing in the Pakistan public is with whom.
Correct.
But I just want to add one thing in this. Like when your census on the Pakistan Supreme Court of Pakistan,
exactly
when
correct.
all this
constitutional regarding that,
the local bodies are being elected in Pakistan, and all these
exactly correct, because as per the national treasury regarding that, when the court will be solved, the other against that there is no negativity, there's political something by Mr. Nawaz Sharif. We will talk about Gilgit-Baltistan. They have been a strike as the businessman is 6 days left. And what they asked is from the government, as per they have been come in front with holding taxes, they will came back. Jawad, what was the details?
Yes, you are absolutely right that the Gilgit-Baltistan, the protest and the strike are going, and this protest before so many months it raised, and when the Gilgit-Baltistan, the people and the operators, and that the taxes they can be implemented, they should taken back. They said that Gilgit-Baltistan people, the other Pakistani, it was the right, and after that the tax they can be paid, but according to that they are about to minus the taxes in that until the Senate they cannot be proof, National Assembly in that, and the national economy in that, although they cannot be part, and the other Pakistani they can be the equal rights in that they are about to. And according to that, they say that the 12 taxes has been implemented in that GST, FED tax, mobile phone services tax, and other taxes. All the situation they can be against. We have seen that they are the shut down the businesses and different areas in that Gilgit-Baltistan and Gilgit, Laris Kaddu, the city Kharmang, and the Nagar and Ghazar, and all the areas they are about to going to protest, and Islamabad they are about to it is also going in that.
It goes like that as per the long ride will be go to Islamabad, the Pakistan Parliament, and as per the Senate status and National Assembly, the reservation will be goes on, the law right, and for sure you are able to take the tax as per Gilgit-Baltistan 6 days. The businessman is on his strike, and they have been started 6 days. Viewers, here is a time for a short break, and we are going for local news in Pakistan. We have Khurshid Shah and Kamar Zaman Karwa and all the guests. We will thank you a lot. We will go for local news of Pakistan.
The planning of the Ministry for the Developmental Work, according to that, the government leaders in last 6 months has taken a lot of amount from the parliament over the development work. Around like 54 billions has been given. In last 2 years, nothing has been done. Around 130 billion has been taken. Defense Pakistan Council has been considered. Maulana is there, and the council session has taken on 23rd December, and that has been called. In Pakistan, Awami Muslim League leader Sheikh Rashid, according to that, the session is going to around 6 o'clock. And over the country peace, they are going to get it considered back. And the region Sindh, the session around this speech has considered all the Karachi people that Karachi citizens should not get fearful. And for the peaceful of the Karachi is going to get back.
Madam, 10th death anniversary in Ghani Khudabash, very hard security.
You are watching Pakistan's #1 show, Breaking Today.
Now it will be raining free bikes that would fill city after city. Now every Pakistani would have their own bike. Play at home and win the biggest game show in world history. Game show Aise Chalega, only on BOL News.
BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes, so that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zubaan Mein Bol, only on BOL News. Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel.
When he speaks, the world listens. He's walked every field. The one who turned the tide. The one who defended Pakistan. The one who makes the enemy flinch. Whose thoughts change ideologies. Pakistan's biggest name on Pakistan's #1 news channel. Pervez Musharraf. Exclusive interview sessions. Now, Sabse Pehle Pakistan. President Musharraf. Only on BOL News.
A renowned name in news reporting since 10 years, whose identity is broadcast journalism, prison reporting on the country's and political activities. Whether it is the live transmission of 2008 and 2013 elections, or would have to give a complete examination of terrorism and operations against it, who fearlessly breaks all news. A courageous and reliable anchor person, Sumayya Rizwan, on BOL News headquarters, on Pakistan's #1 news channel, only on BOL News. BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes, so that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zubaan Mein Bol, only on BOL News. With 10 years of experience in electronic media, a courageous youngster and a daring journalist for betterment in country's conditions, brought the truth before people of the Liari operations. From special coverage on the Mehran base attack to exclusive breaking of the Karachi airport attack, who has always been loyal to his profession, an emerging name in the world of journalism, Murid Abbas, only on BOL News. 10th death anniversary of Muslim world's First Lady Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto. Democracy is seeking its inheritor in the country today. Bilawal Bhutto addresses the ceremony.
People's Party will oppose if anybody signs NI road this time. Asif Ali Zardari said will win next elections by competing everyone.
Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa visits POF. Briefing given over different affairs. Army Chief stressed over improving expertise to deal with current challenges.
Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz is abusing taxpayers' money. Criticism of Imran Khan said PMLN assembly members have been given 54 billion rupees in last 6 months.
I came here to rescue the country, not for asking votes. Sheikh Rashid addresses the rally in Dera Ghazi Khan, said people won't give their votes to dacoits, thieves and looters.
Consultation session of courtiers chaired by dislodged Nawaz Sharif decided to speed up anti-judiciary campaign. Ousted person declared anti-judiciary campaign as campaign in seek of justice.
CPAC project will change Pakistan's fate. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi addresses the inaugural ceremony of Hazara motorway, said country will progress with political stability.
Factions in PMLN. Distances increased between ousted Nawaz Sharif and Chaudhry Nisar over matter of Tehreek-e-Adal. Tensions of Nawaz Sharif increased. Own people are parting their ways.
28th Party Tahaffuz-e-Khatm Nubuwwat Action Committee has been formed in Lahore. Peer Sialvi announces his support. Will mark the day of Tahaffuz-e-Khatm Nubuwwat on December 29th in whole country. Hafiz Tahir Ashrafi announces.
Businessmen's protest over the matter of tax in Gilgit-Baltistan. Tehreek-e-Insaf demanded resignation from Chief Minister. Fawad Chaudhry said Gilgit-Baltistan is the integral part of CPAC.
Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel. You are watching Pakistan's #1 show, Breaking Today.
Right, here for sure a lot of question regarding that Pakistan inside the terrorism incident will be goes where Afghanistan is on backyard. 40 countries of the world, the army will be go the terrorism here. Where Musharraf and Zardari and Mr. Nawaz era will be going the past, but we are able to say these things. Afghanistan and Pakistan inside will be turned over. But as for the terrorism, that people who have been involved, international agencies, raw regarding that, they have been sent as per the Indian spy. Not only they have been caught in Pakistan, some allegation will be goes, but here things have been regarding that, and their mother, for the wife will be go meeting in Pakistan, special permission. They go with the visa, 3 or 40 minutes, they will go back as well. And after that, India, they have been propaganda like that, and like that from their mouth that they have been go with our jewelries, our shoes. They didn't return that. Keep in mind that under investigation, the media house is reporting that some metal plate, some chip, someone is saying, and what this stuff. So like that, some incident will be goes for 30 minutes. Meeting will be go more 10 minutes, go for 40. That all the things like any, there is no wait. But India till yet, as per your fake and as per the propaganda doing to the media, this is things to the security and civil leadership that. You are able to see that for the batcher things. This is the answer. We have retired Brigadier Ghazarfa. Like here, thank you very much to give us time. Right now in Pakistan, was the security and was the thing that have been goes like that over move. India have been go with their nation. The thing is that they have been go with negativity in Pakistan. Hard-sided. They have been destroyed and they have been showing them. What should we do?
The thing is that they should have done earlier. Right now it's quite too late, and any steps if you are taking before that, you have to see the after effects and the impression. You have to evaluate that. What I was saying you that day when this was happened, when it was exposed, it was told that when the meeting was over, then in that there were Indian media and government and foreign office. They were about to say a lot about that, especially a negative agenda, negative, you can say, propaganda, and then it will be hard for Pakistan to defend. now you can see India is saying, you can see that they have now 3,000 people of there have killed just because of the one incident. You must be remembered, it was a self-proclaimed incident, it was not like that, but India had done that.
That was inside job.
That was an inside job. Yes, it was a pre-planned inside operation. They have killed their own people, and right now only Pakistan, you can say, and to link that with Pakistan, it was pre-planned, it was dramatized by the whole government and the officials. They have killed their own people. After that, during that incident, they Kulbhushan's wife, and she is in danger, they put that lady is in danger, and now what equipment they put it in her shoe, you can say, and especially it's quite easy to understand. Now you can see, you can put anything, you can put that chip in anything, and you can put that in a pen, in a pencil, in shoes, in pocket. So they have done that, and now they have, you can say, put her life in danger. If you can see, Pakistan has Pakistan can arrest her as a terrorist activity, you can say. But what you can see, and you can easily see what foul character of India, you can easily expose, you can easily understand that what are they doing, what are they trying to do that. And there is someone to lead India. Before that, more, you can say, lazy and more foul people.
That's why you have been guided.
It was never born like that.
Some allegation you have been guided as well, for sure. Thanks to all we have been recorded, have been each and everything, and you are able to say that might be some things like from their wives and the mother, they have been used to say to their wife, whatever foreign office, they have been used, the bad thing, all the conversation have been recorded. Like we will go as per to Gari Khuda Bakhsh, where the 10 years have been left, the 10th anniversary of Miss Benazir Bhutto martyrdom, and there the workers of all Pakistan is going. Shaib Bunny is there. Shaib, how the things are able to see there?
Miss Benazir Bhutto's 10th anniversary is being celebrated as I'm in the Gari Bakhsh, where at the same point where the Benazir Bhutto Shirin is here. At the moment you can see the bag, the people are here. We'll show you at the bag in the Saint, and various eating stalls were being here, fruits and all being sold here, and people are coming from yesterday here, and you can see that, you can see in the Gari Khuda Bakhsh, and the situation is that people are coming here continuously. And it will be clearly that this time the security special arrangements were being done in Gari Khuda Bakhsh. At the moment any car is not allowed to come in, and the public who are coming here, there are 3 checkpoints of the security, and the walk-through gates are there, and onward they are not allowed to come in. For the ladies, police are also here for the females, and in under a color dress people are at the right hand. You can see, and the Benazir Bhutto's Shirin is here. You can see at the moment in the front of me that the people used to come here, and they are just come here for the prayers and for the leader, and people are coming from the night, and along with that the People's Party's followers and representatives are also here and buying various things where there are People's Parties. You can, at the moment, let me show you something that the cameraman is going to show, that various sort of Pakistan People's Parties lovers are here, and the caps are here, and hats are here for them. Like that, this is the person from Carnival. He is telling that in various cities of Pakistan people coming.
Thank you very much, Bernie. You are guiding us in so detail that as per the things of the goals and what the things like that, as per the that anniversary, and all Pakistan, the workers, what the things have been created there, the live was there, special transmission, the things there, for sure you will see the live. We are going for a short break here, and when we came back, so we will talk. That in Pak PML inside is for sure some negativity is going beyond. And the World Hockey Championship, the schedule has been started, preparation is started as well. New constitutional formula has been completed. We will came to know on breaking today.
You are watching Pakistan's #1 show, Breaking Today.
Now it will be raining free bikes that would fill city after city. Now every Pakistani would have their own bike. Play at home and win the biggest game show in world history. Game show ऐसे चलेगा only on BOL News.
BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes. So that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zuban Mein Bol, only on BOL News. Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel.
When he speaks, the world listens. He's walked every field. The one who turned the tide. The one who defended Pakistan. The one who makes the enemy flinch. Whose thoughts change ideologies. Pakistan's biggest name on Pakistan's #1 news channel. Pervez Musharraf. Exclusive interview sessions. Now, Sabse Pehle Pakistan with President Musharraf. Only on BOL News.
A renowned name in news reporting since 10 years, whose identity is broadcast journalism, prison reporting on the country's and political activities. Whether it is the live transmission of 2008 and 2013 elections, or would have to give a complete examination of terrorism and operations against it, who fearlessly breaks all news. A courageous and reliable anchor person, Sumaya Rizwan, on BOL News headquarters, on Pakistan's #1 news channel, only on BOL News. BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes. So that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zuban Mein Bol, only on BOL News. With 10 years of experience in electronic media, a courageous youngster and a daring journalist for betterment in country's conditions, brought the truth before people of the Lahori operations. From special coverage on the Mehran base attack to exclusive breaking of the Karachi airport attack, who has always been loyal to his profession, an emerging name in the world of journalism, Murid Abbas, only on BOL News.
Muslim world's most regarded personality, the unflinching voice of revolution in politics, the leader of Awami Tehreek, founder of Minhajul Quran International, the initiator of exceptional public service institutions, author of more than 1,000 books, untiring struggle against terrorism, injustice and corruption, ambassador of peace, a reformer, the unity of Muslim Ummah, his objective. BOL is bringing Sheikhul Islam, Dr. Muhammad Tahirul Qadri's ideologies, talks depicting his vision, talks that holds Pakistan's peace, stability and prosperity. BOL, Dr. Tahirul Qadri ke saath. Only on Pakistan's #1 news channel.
You are watching Pakistan's #1 show, Breaking Today.
Right, politics for sure is unconstitutional and the rules, and people have one side, they have been guided that the constitution and rules what is. So any political party, you are included, that people is not able to get it, whatever you're able to say, they go there. This for sure some negativity things we're able to get that till now some law regarding that things have been goes by PML, and so we came to know initially that Chaudhry Nisar, not only the negative came in front, but they on a serious note PML, and then against them they have been saying some allegation. They have been planning as well. More details kindly provide us, Mr. Shabazz Mia, was some more things, some negativity on that.
absolutely this is happening, and they are now they are showing openly what you can say misunderstanding what they have, even though that is Chaudhry Nisar, Mr. Nawaz Sharif or Mr. Shahbaz Sharif. Apart from that, Rana Sanaullah also, if they have any problem in within, you can say, and there are some misunderstanding since so many months, and Chaudhry Nisar Ali Khan has been saying that he was the first person who used to advise Mr. Nawaz Sharif that do not attack on the institution and the judiciary and don't do anything like that. But he was not, you can say, his talk and his advice was not fulfilled, was not accepted, and now Mr. Nawaz is saying that he'll going to start a movement. And Mr. Chaudhry Nisar is saying again the same, he has the same stance that please don't do that. And Mr. Shahbaz Sharif also is not in the favor of that same movement what Mr. Nawaz Sharif is trying to play. And Rana Sanaullah especially, he is quite close to Mr. Shahbaz Sharif, and you can see now they are not the same place. They are not in the same place because till then, when the religious sectors has offered and has, you can say, demanded the resignation of Rana Sanaullah, then the relation is not the same with Mr. Shahbaz Sharif and Mr. Rana Sanaullah. Initially, Mr. Rana used to go to his residency daily, but now it's not like that. Now the circumstances are changed. But now Rana Sanaullah is not going to Mr. Chief Minister, because now there are more distances. There is more pressure that it should be resigned. He should be resigned. But now Rana Sanaullah is saying that he will not going to resign. So day by day, the complications are now raising day in and day out. And the Punjab Assembly session was held, and on the other side, on 4th of January, against Rana Sanaullah, there was a protest. It's been a call for the protest against Rana Sanaullah. Right now, there is a session will be held, but it is not confirmed.
Things have been said that resignation Rana Sanaullah name was there as well. This news is very important that might possible who have been taking your side or might possibly go for the resignation. Last time it says that Pakistan national game is hockey, and international the hockey players for sure, including World 11 for Pakistan, if they are coming. So one series can be going. This very beautiful development will came in. For the details is as we'll see.
Okay, sure. From Pakistan Hockey Federation has announced a proper announcement that World 11 team is going to come in 11th January in Karachi. And they can say on this thing, and they'll play the world match in Pakistan and Karachi, and then they'll move in Lahore, where on 21 January and World 11 team Pakistan will have a second and last match over there. And these both matches, it is here. Australia, Germany, Holland, Belgium, and Malaysia players are coming here. In Pakistan Hockey Federation President Khalid Sajjad Khokar and Secretary PHS Shahbaz Sharif recently they have the press conference in Lahore, and they were announcing this thing as Sohail Abbas, who is the world record holder and the most scores he have in all of the world, and he is going to play from World 11 against Pakistan these both match. And along with that, they are also saying that PHS is also saying in the World 11 team the 5 big star players are coming, where Bond Legend and Bob Willington. These players are coming in Lahore, and they're in Pakistan. The 5 ex-Olympians who have played Olympic for Pakistan in World Cup and won gold medal, and 10 hockey player and Hall of the Fame medals will be distributed, and fame will be there, where they will be awarded. And they are trying basically that, and the international hockey players are coming in international, and PCB tried for the Sri Lankan team in the World 11 call over here. But PHF private sources, they are doing this whole thing. But yesterday you have seen that there was clearly saying this thing that the federation have nothing, no fund available for this player coming here, and all expenses will be done through the sponsorship and ticket by a private company working hard for this thing, and they are going to pay for this whole. And this is the hockey will promote in the country.
Hockey came in front. Okay, here as per the commercial interest, for sure we are able to think that success will be goes on. So it's very important here. Well, you are able to say the private company services have to be there as well. Now, Pakistan, whatever the constitution regarding that recently became to know that as with the new bill have been approved, 7,79,846 people in the constitutional averages there. But the new formula they have been started regarding that. Javed, what's the details of that?
If you talk about the census, and after they report need that the delimitation, and regarding that the God and the National Assembly and the Senate, they are the legislation, it was completed. So now that the new elections, it was important that the full delimitation can be improved. and Election Commission has been approved a formula and they are doing its work, and they are about to the population in that, just like you tell, the 7,89,000 in the delimitation in that one. But every province they're different. If we talk about the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, so in that the state and 1 and the 49 the National Assembly. So because of that they are 7 lakh and the 82,000. Regarding we have talked about the FATA, they are about that it is different, and the Islamabad, if we talk about 6 lakh and 68,000 population has been in one. This is the way we have to do. In Punjab they are about to set that 7 lakh and 80,000, and in the Sindh population we can take about in one how many people are there or how many population in that. So in that we have the 7 lakh and the 85,000. Balochistan, it was the population, it was tricky because the population will decrease. If we talk about to the delimitations and NA 287 and NA 272, and in that the population it was 7 lakh 71,000 and the 525. Mean they are the different delimitation. It was a population, and they are about to 7 lakh and 89,000. According to that, the delimitation should be done, and the election commission should be done. It was a difficult thing, and 6 months should be taken in that. So it was important that they can be about to delimitations and the work, and that they are be completed. And after that, on that basis, we have the new election should be held, and they can be campaigning on that.
Right, so on the coming days, these things are able to say the average will become in front at Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Punjab, Sindh, and FATA region will become in front here, and as per the region will become on time election. Thank you so much, Javed Noor, for sharing this news. As a democratic country we are living, especially as per different martyrdom day, on the same democratic will be go the pre-will. So it's like music over years. We are going for a short break, viewers, on Breaking Today. When we will came back, so we will talk this political negativity for sure, like which language they are able to talk, something funny. Keep watching Breaking Today.
You are watching Pakistan's #1 show, Breaking Today. Spread around the world, a vast network of bold reporters from all major cities of the world is delivering faster than the speed of light every news to them in their own language. From New York to Tokyo, from Karachi to Khyber, it's just BOL, which is the most watched #1 news channel in Pakistan. BOL News. Technology which brings us closer to you. We bring such a picture for you from here, which is different from all other styles. We gather all the important news from around the country, which is necessary for you to know. We send it to you in every language and find such masterpieces which make us the most unique. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel. A complete handle on all topics, who has a deep eye for the country's politics. She conducts complete investigations of facts. The purpose of her life is journalism, the rightful recipient of the Pakistan Excellence Award 2017. Whether it is the 2013 general election or displays of political power, from the Cricket World Cup to the Football World Cup transmission, a skilled journalist, a talented newscaster and senior anchor person, Neelam Yusuf, BOL News Headquarters, on Pakistan's #1 news channel, only on BOL News.
Now it will be raining free bikes that would fill city after city. Now every Pakistani would have their own bike. Play at home and win the biggest game show in world history. Game show Aise Chalega, only on BOL News.
When he speaks, the world listens. He's walked every field. The one who turned the tide. The one who defended Pakistan. The one who makes the enemy flinch. Whose thoughts change ideologies. Pakistan's biggest name on Pakistan's #1 news channel, Pervez Musharraf. Exclusive interview sessions. Now, Sabse Pehle Pakistan with President Musharraf. Only on BOL News.
You are watching Pakistan's #1 show, Breaking Today.
Right, viewers, because as per a big negativity we are able to see in Pakistan that today this leadership will say that Pakistan is parties, but for sure, Madam Benazir Bhutto is not with us. In Pakistan, the political from a long time have been involved. Today, when there have been goals, we are able to say that political and we are some things, a lot of big competition with some allergic that was the things like that politics, but it is very like. What will I will say that it is a very a strange thing. It's not something very to serve the nation to serve the nation. Some different party they have their own mottos and their own sentence. Some point sometimes their appeal says that for sure the health sometime and sometimes say no. We have to make the street so they can go to their schools and hospitals. So for sure they have all their own vision, and this vision there have been goes like that somehow. Some negativity goes on, and on that negativity sometimes. The language will be goes some bad words as well, and the political some bad happen will be goes on. Weapons is there and the strikes is there, and the sitting is there. So people used to say that no, the political I don't want to go for Sheikh Rashid. No one knows, everyone knows that what they have been says but disqualified.
I just want to know that you're.
Am I your husband? What do I tell you?
No. I'm giving you respect.
You've got to give me respect,
yes.
Otherwise you will be beaten.
Okay. I just want to know that in the reality.
Now, first you tell me that who made you sit here?
I myself is sitting here by myself, like this.
Show me how you sat.
Like this.
Show me how you sat.
Like this.
Why are you stammering? Get your truck and get out of here.
I am coming. I just have.
You will get under it, inshallah.
Okay, no, not
your
stop.
hairstyle seems that your family had beaten you up.
Right, as per this very beautiful thing that all the different political parties, as per leader, we are able to say some negative will be goals, and after that there have been friendship, then again negativity. Then one point they have been go together, but these workers and these followers on that some negative will go, so they didn't go with that always. So sometimes politics, but didn't go with the heart. As per the points will be different, but as per you have to respect that. Viewers, today from Breaking Trade, that's all. We will meet you in a better Pakistan. Stay care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.
Opposition parties are active and becoming on one page to make people getting justice. And Nawaz Sharif is continuously doing the contempt of judiciary. Will there be a new turn in the politics? Get to know this today at 8 p.m. program Superwoman.
BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes. So that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zubaan Mein Bol, only on BOL News. With 10 years of experience in electronic media, a courageous youngster and a daring journalist for betterment in conditions, brought the truth before people of the Liari operations. From special coverage on the Mehran base attack to exclusive breaking of the Karachi airport attack, who has always been loyal to his profession, an emerging name in the world of journalism, Murid Abbas, only on BOL News.
Muslim world's most regarded personality, the unflinching voice of revolution in politics, the leader of Awami Tehreek, founder of Minhajul Quran International, the initiator of exceptional public service institutions, author of more than 1,000 books, untiring struggle against terrorism, injustice and corruption, ambassador of peace, a reformer. The unity of Muslim Ummah, his objective. BOL is bringing Sheikhul Islam, Dr. Muhammad Tahirul Qadri's ideologies, talks depicting his vision, talks that holds Pakistan's peace, stability and prosperity. BOL, Dr. Tahirul Qadri ke saath. Only on Pakistan's #1 news channel.
मेरी अजीम कायद, आपने जमहूरियत के लिए अपनी जान दे दी। इन्होंने जमहूरियत को कमजोर
10th death anniversary of First Lady Prime Minister of the Muslim world. Central ceremony in Gari Khuda Bakhsh. Democracy is seeking its here in the country today. Bilawal Bhutto addresses the rally. Said Prime Minister of country doesn't consider himself Prime Minister.
हम इलेक्शन जीतेंगे। आप दोस्तों को मेरे तरफ से ये मुबारकबाद मैं आपको पहले देना चाहता हूं कि आप फिक्र मत करो, मैंने इनको संभाला हुआ है, मैं इनको जकड़ के इनसे इलेक्शन जीतूंगा।
We gave identity to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and 8th Amendment. If someone signs an arrow this time, so People's Party will condemn it. Asif Zardari announces, said will win next election after competing everyone. Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa visits POF, briefing on POF affairs and different projects. Also inaugurated UFMC plant. Chief of Army Staff states POF plays a vital role in country's economy.
नवाज शरीफ और तुम्हारा सारा जो माफिया है, कान खोल के सुन लो। तुम्हारे जितने करप्ट वजीर हैं, मैंने कभी भी आपका पीछा नहीं छोड़ना था, पिछड़ पर नायल हो जाता आज।
54 billion rupees were distributed in Punjab among PML members of National Assembly in the last 6 months. Nawaz Sharif has hatched a plan for rigging prior to elections. Imran Khan's tweet states Election Commission not taking action is inexplicable.
वजीर आज़म है, कल उसने खिताब किया है, उसने अदालत को ललकारा है, उसने फौज को ललकारा है। वो शोर का बच्चा बेईमान नवाज शरीफ, तुम क्या समझते हो जमहूरियत फौज और अदलिया के बगैर जिंदा रह सकती है? हम तुझे जाती उम्र से उठा लाएंगे।
Nawaz Sharif is challenging army and judiciary will pick up the disqualified from Jati Umrah. Sheikh Rashid addresses the rally in Dera Ghazi Khan. States public will not cast votes for thieves, looters and dacoits.
इंसाफ का खून ये नहीं चलेगा। हम इस पे बंद बांध के खड़े हैं इंशाल्लाह। इसको अपने इंशाल्लाह हम मंतकी अंजाम तक पहुंचाएंगे। वो बेवकूफ़ है, पागल है, वो भेड़ बकरी है कि इस तरह के फैसले हम आंखें बंद करके इसको कबूल कर लें।
Nawaz Sharif carries on with the tradition of confronting institutions. Consultation session of courteous chaired by disqualified. Decision to expedite anti-judiciary campaign. Disqualified declared movement for justice as a movement for acquiring justice. Unique style of news. Get updated with facts every second. Get to know all news in just 3 minutes. Pakistan's #1 bulletin 3 में 15 next.
We are grateful to you for your appraising messages and encouragement, but we don't want to run advertisement at the moment. BOL's first love is Pakistan, and BOL's first priority is to bring forth that image of Pakistan that no one has managed to show. We respect and appreciate your advertisement and cooperation, and when the time arrives, it will be our first priority. But right now, only Positive Pakistan is our product and is the center of our attention. BOL, Pakistan's #1 news channel.
Laid a wave of roads from Punjab to Gwadar. Project will change the fate of Pakistan. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi addresses the inauguration ceremony of Hazara Motorway.
Contempt of court. Drowned Sharif family petition filed in Lahore High Court. Petition filed in Lahore Session Court against dislodged Nawaz Sharif and daughter. Requested court to file case of treachery against both.
PMLN is a victim of anarchy. Statements of rift between Chaudhry Nisar and dislodged Nawaz Sharif. Dislodged taunted on disloyalty in difficult times.
Sardars and landlords are enemies of public. Nawaz and Shehbaz Sharif both are culprits. We should receive a separate province based on Saraiki belt. Jamshed Dasti addresses the rally.
28th Party Protection Khatme Nabuat Action Committee formed in Lahore. Pir Sialvi decides to support. Will observe Day of Protection of Khatme Nabuat on 29th December. Hafiz Tahir Ashrafi announces.
Media godfathers hold upon salaries of employees. Exploitation of workers by the owner of junk group. Households in tatters of workers deprived from their salaries. Discovery of Mishakil's offshore company. Chairman NAB ordered to investigate.
Merchants protested at tax matter in Gilgit-Baltistan. Tehreek-e-Insaf demands for resignation from Chief Minister. Fawad Chaudhry said region is chief for CPAC project.
Big step by Election Commission. Names of deceased people have been taken out from electoral list. Names of more than 900,000 people have been taken out.
Matter of by-elections of NA 154 upon disqualification of Jahangir Tareen. Petition submitted to Islamabad High Court to stop election. Made Election Commission as a party.
Decision by OIC to declare Baitul Muqaddas as capital of Palestine is laudable. Pakistan must play the role of the leader of Islamic world. Milli Muslim League demands.
Hearing against case of excess fees by private medical colleges. Owners of colleges appeared. Chief Justice Saqib Nisar furious upon absence of Sharif Hospital administrations.
Bajor flight terrorist belonging to banned Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, Janwali Shina, killed by an unknown person in Afghanistan. Janwali was involved in terrorist activities within Pakistan.
कहते हैं कि गालिब का है अंदाज़े बयां और birthday of the renowned poet Asadullah Khan Ghalib being celebrated today. Google's doodle paying tribute to Ghalib.
Shower of prizes. BOL selfie game popular amongst masses. Send in your selfie with #1 program and win many prizes yourself. Anti-judiciary statements. Nawaz Sharif will have to reply. Matter of receiving faces. Draw Supreme Court arcs.
Watch program BOL News headquarters after a short while.
BOL News has made history in the media industry, which no one else could do till now. Introduced Mr. Tarjuma, such an advanced machine which can translate Urdu language into any other language in a few minutes. So that now the truth can reach every city, every street, till every corner in their own language. Now in Pakistan's Har Zubaan Mein Bol, only on BOL News.
We are proud of being a Pakistani. We are proud of being a Bolwala. Assalamu alaikum viewers. I am Asra Amir and in today's program are top stories. The political conditions become severe before the elections. Asif Ali Zardari on Friday will do a meeting with Tahir al-Qadri, Chairman PTI Imran Khan were also ready to get together. 30 December All Parties Conference, the Chief Minister Punjab and Rana Sanaullah resignation will be demanded. Former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, once again doing the contempt of judiciary, stated injustice won't be tolerated. By doing the pointing out, Imran Khan stated that one person is beloved after the contempt got released. Mifta Ismail appointed as Special Aide for Finance and Economy Religious. Mifta Ismail is appointed as for Southern Gas Company PIN other important institution.
पाटा की आवाम का पाकिस्तान पर उतना ही हक है जितना कि बाकी पाकिस्तानियों का है।
Federal Cabinet regarding the amendment of Bill Implementation Committee got appointed regarding that Malala Yousafzai is not to become silent on this regarding FATA reforms appointment. There should be no kind of delay, Malala demanded from the government. Yes, viewers, these are the top stories for today and we are going to do discussion on that. I have with my co-anchors in the program Uzma Ijaz Khan, and we are joined by PMLQ's Ajmal Wazir. And along with this, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf Antlib Abbas is also joining us. We welcome all the Pakistanis to the number one show, Pakistan News Alert with Superwoman. The deprived people of the incident model town, and who are the people who are there to get them justice? Allama Dr. Tahir Qadri. The campaign is also getting way tighter, and all the opposition parties are also along with Dr. Tahir Qadri in the case. Imran Khan also stated that justice is the right. We are standing with Dr. Tahir Qadri in this strategy, and along with this, he also stated that Asif Ali Zardari and the meeting with Dr. Tahir Qadri, we don't have any kind of issue in that, and whatever the campaign is taken out for the justice, and no kind of political is that. This is the campaign for the justice. In this regard, I will talk Mr. Ajmal Wazir is with us right now. Mr. Ajmal Wazir, how do you see this? Imran Khan, there's a warmer meeting of all parties conference is very near, and that they will be demanded Rana Sanallah should resign. So what do you think over here that opposition parties are on one page? So the government will be pressurized on this, and also you can see they are coming under pressure, or they are also having the same behavior as before.
Look, I have to see this thing that till now the development happened. Either it Mr. Qadri's the model town incident, in that almost every party was same on page.
Right.
And you have seen this thing that Mr. Imran Khan was also, and Chaudhry Chaat was also there. And every political leader was also everyone gone there. But now let's see that on the 20th, the 30th December, the decision is going to come on this thing. But I just want to see this thing that look in this moment, you are going to take it. If this in this thing that there are two things. First is that. Shehbaz Sharif resignation and Rana Sanallah resignation, and all those they are going to give them justice. Until now, these all in the Lahore. You just forgot this thing that those people or those martyrs are going to get the justice. This is a clear thing in this thing. Now in this thing where he can go, I think that in this thing if. They are going to exactly. Obviously, they should be. I can see there are protests out there. The possibilities in this thing. Either the political parties they will be cutting in this thing if they are not going to accept this thing, and they are going to again then in this government in the parliament. There are no advantage of sitting. I think that everyone should give the resignation on this thing, and already in this thing they're having this thing and there's no justice. So I have to give. I am watching the resignation, and onward I have seen the on coming time. There are no compromise on this thing, because there are no compromisation in this thing. If
exactly, there will be no compromise on that. Please stay with us. And from the PTI, Antlib Abbas is also joining us right now. I'm moving towards her. Ms. Antlib Abbas, Imran Khan, this statement that the political get-togetherness, this is not for that strategy, is for justice. If we talk about the political and the public issue, so the people saying that is for the politics, for the public. So in the upcoming time, it will be front that we are doing this for the people and we are on one page.
Look, the actual thing is that human and for the humanity and for the justice. If you, so that whatever your difference is beside at this side, because the model town incidents, in the history, there is no worst incidents in the history as well has been done. So journal tied, so that the bug incidents as well. After that, this is very worst incidents. 60 channels coverage at the live, and for God's sake, so that if you've seen, so that again and again from the